Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. It's gonna be a super chill stream today, I think. Oh my goodness. We have an Alua. Hello. Look, I did it. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to do it today. But we're here. Struggle busting, but getting through it. OMG Xenoblade Chronicles X 2025. Yes, it's one of the best games there is. You went to be like, OMG, hi lady, and I typed Pokecatch instead? That is... You know, sometimes you just get into autopilot in some instances. Yeah, before I went live, there was a Cleffa. That was the thing that showed up before. But yeah, we're gonna play some Xenoblade X today because, not to say that it feels like it's less involved, because that's absolutely not true, but it's just fun vibes, and, you know, you can pick it up and go and do whatever you want. Which is apparently what I need today. I'm a little out of sorts, but I'm here. We're doing the thing. We're vibing. This is just like you, a couple of buds, and me hanging out on a couch, like, talking. Except I guess you guys are text bubbles instead. I wish you all the best. Alua, I think you're great. I think you're rad. I saw your sad face on my stream channel, and honestly, that's the one that made me go, damn, okay, come on. You gotta at least try. I'm not even joking. I haven't been on my, like, I guess online really at all for the most part today. Maybe like once or twice on the phone, but like when I saw that, I stared at it and I was like, well shit, I gotta do something. This is gonna be such a weird stream. I'm hoping that, like, I just snap out of it, and then I'll be, you know, my normal hunky-dory whatever self. But in the meantime, you got very low energy lady who's just making it through the day. But on the plus side, there's no moranium, so we're good. That's the number one check there. You send your most heartfelt wishes for your well-being. Oh, Ruby, I love you. I hope this weekend is treating you kindly, because I know that you're having to move all of your shit, and that's not fun. I mean, I guess my one claim to, like, productivity today is that I not only cleaned out my room, but also vacuumed all of the carpet. But I did that partially because the last couple of days, I don't know why, but around like 6 in the morning, my cat gets these really weird snarking fits. I don't know how else to describe it, but he wakes himself up and then he wakes me up, having a really intense snarking fit, and then he's like, his breathing's like a little rattly and he gets a little weird, but then he's fine for the rest of it. But I was like, what the hell is happening? Why is my cat having this issue all of a sudden? So just in case it was environmental related, I made sure to do, like, you know, a deep dust and vacuum and whatever in my room so that it's super squeaky clean. But I don't think it's actually like cat asthma, because I know Cyrie's cat upstairs has asthma, so I can recognize the signs, and I don't think that's what he has, because I've been paying attention to him through the rest of it, and it seems like he's fine. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him in the next few days, and I mean, hey, I guess I'll find out if he wakes me up around like 5, 6 in the morning again. Your relocation commences tomorrow and you find yourself rather lacking in enthusiasm for the endeavor. That is super fair and valid of you. I have not played this game. I'm just circling. I'm literally just walking in the circles. Can you imagine I stream for like 3 to 4 hours and it's just me running in circles? I literally do nothing. We're just doing the thing. Alright. I titled this Heart to Hearts, so I guess I'm actually gonna go do all of the Heart to Hearts. That's the goal. We're gonna tackle all of these hearts. We're gonna know more about our cast of characters and which ones we hate, aka Bose, and then the ones that we don't hate, aka pretty much everyone else.
Listen.
Hi, you. Just the person I was hoping to see. So, for my Earth culture research, I commissioned someone to salvage some data from a piece of the life hold for me. And in that data, I found an absolutely fascinating concept. A little thing you call a novel. Isn't it just so creative? I mean, fabricated stories, read for entertainment. What kind of mad genius came up with that? Anyway, I thought of reading one for myself, but there's just so much more data than I thought possible. They're all categorized based on something called genre. Say, what genre do you like best? You don't remember any of the characters, but HB is a loser? No, Bose is worse. Where's this man? This bald guy that's in the background there, that I gave horns. I gave him horns for a reason. He's terrible. He's super racist. Yeah, the racist guy deserves #1 hate. Honestly, HB is fine comparatively. Say, which genre do you like best? Sci-fi, thriller, or YA novels? It's kind of funny that you're playing a sci-fi game and then you're like, actually, no. I mean, she probably would enjoy it. Yeah, use your young adult adventure stories. Woo. I've never heard of those. Let's see, according to the data, they're a body of epic poetry about being reborn in another world and given divine powers to thwart villains and build paradise. Reborn in another world, as in reincarnation. And what's this about divine powers? Do humans really believe in a god that dispenses superpowers like candy? This is a lot to take in. I don't know I'll be able to understand, but if that's what humans like. Well, in any case, thank you for the advice. I can see I've got a long road ahead of me. That's actually really funny. Alright, we're just gonna go... Like, we really are just hunting for hearts. Gwyn. Alright. Uh-oh. This might not go well. Maybe Gwyn's down below anyway, it'll be fine. Easy does it! We love no fall damage. Whee! I like how the rest of them landed so far away.
Are you kidding?
21 blades to the giant tyrant of Hilo Meadow. I'm kind of curious about it. Are you here yet, Gwyn? Oh, look, he just appeared up there. It turned noon and it was like, bam, there he is. Can it stop raining? It's been raining forever.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, good to see you, Oz. Do you like what I did with Gwyn? I don't know. He seems like he's a casual vibe. I was just talking with an old Pathfinder buddy of mine from basic training. He asked if I wanted to team up with him to set up a data probe in Oblivia. Probe. There's a Pidgeot in the chat. Guys, go get yourself a shiny Pidgeot. This is gonna be our moment. Ask Gwyn if he's scared about being away from Irina. Sounds good. Yeah, I guess it does. The Interceptor clears away the indigents so the Pathfinders can set up the probe. It's a classic strategy. All of these shirtless or sleeveless characters of yours must be cold in the rain. Well, they're robots, so they don't get cold. That's the galaxy brain, Alua. But there's one thing that has me worried. None of the blades on this mission have any real experience. And it sounds like we'll be going to a pretty dangerous place. Yes, I don't think I actually streamed that part. I showed it to my IRL friends instead. But at the end of chapter 6, while you're encountering the ganglion, you beat up some of them, and then Tatsu comes out prematurely to celebrate, but then you notice that, like, one of the ganglion's not dead yet, and he goes to, like, obliterate Tatsu. So your character heroically rushes and, like, shoves Tatsu out of the way, and your arm gets fucking obliterated. Like, you blow up, essentially. And then, like, when the camera pans back over to you, and you're like, you know, you're a little dazed, but you go to look, and your arm is just gone. And you're, like, mechanical, and you're, like, dripping with this liquid, and you obviously, you kind of go into shock because you didn't know any of that. But yeah, it turns out that they're all robots. The reason why they are so desperate to find the life hold is because that's where their real bodies are said to be. And even though you can't see it really from here, that timer, like that little percentage timer at the top there, is actually how much like battery life the generator of the life hold has left. So if it gets to 0, they all die. So they're all very intently trying to find it. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great game. None of the Blades on this mission have any real experience, and it sounds like we'll be going to a pretty dangerous place. All the lore. I'll come along. Seriously? Oh man, if you came with us, I know we could do it. I'm such a bro. But I think Lieutenant Irina would be pissed that we didn't ask her for help first. And all the tyrants in Oblivia aren't as scary as the Lieutenant when she's angry. Besides, I feel like this is something we should be able to manage by ourselves. So I think we'll try it without anyone's help. I really appreciate the offer, though. If you ever need me for anything, just say the word. Okay, what's the next one? There's a few over here. We're learning about the characters. Kind of.
Lovely day.
My favorite is when they just pop into existence. Hey, how's it going? Up for a chat? NLA sure is a hive of activity. I can't remember the last time I was in such a bustling place. Or when I last talked to a member of another race, for that matter. Oh, you want to know about the clue? I'll be so happy to tell you. You might think we're a bunch of recluses and nepotists, but Clue is actually a truly wonderful star system. There's so much nature and so many different ecosystems, and the climate is so temperate and pleasant. According to old Sumerian lore, we think that the Clue homeworld was the first planet they settled on in this universe. Oh, I wish you could see it for yourself, but sadly, Clue now strictly forbids entry to any outsiders. As a Clurian myself, I wish I could do something about that, but sadly it's quite a deep-rooted issue. Would you like a tour? Aw, are you trying to be a gentle human? That's cute. It would feel wrong to refuse, though. We are friends, after all. You know what? Go on, then. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm sure you'll be an excellent tour guide. I wouldn't trust myself personally. Oh, that brought her up to affinity 4. Damn. Alright. Pop off, queen.
Huh. Don't say. Guess what?
I think Alexa has gone from being like one of the most recent party members I've got to almost maxing out. Yeah. She likes everything I say, so she's just like, oh my god, this person's the best. Lizelle's at 3.5-ish, and then Bose. I think this team, I've just decided that I'm gonna max them out. I'm gonna start maxing out all the characters' affinity, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's 4, time to swap it. We're just gonna throw them all in. Yelv late at night. One thing I appreciate is that you can change the time in the menu now. Because previously you had to go to designated locations and change the time there.
You gonna let me rest or what?
You look as bored as I feel, Pard. He looks so goofy. It stopped raining finally. I never know what to do with myself when I'm not on a damn job. How do you spend your days off? I never take breaks. I never leave the barracks. I spend my days off going on dates. Oh, Lizelle likes that. Dates? What the hell? Why does he sound so shocked? Yeesh. I didn't realize we had a romantic in our midst. Who are you going out with? And where are they? I gotta make sure they're up to my standards. Hello? He's like not on my watch. Wait a sec. You're pulling my chain, ain't ya? Well, I guess that answers my question. You spend your days off messing with people's minds for no good reason. Anyway, I got nothing but free time on my hands today. I'm so bored, I'm pissing my day away with this bunch of deadbeats. Let's go eat. It sounds like a million times more fun than what I'm doing right now. Unfortunately, Eleonora told me I can't drink like I used to no more. She says my reclaimer work starts to suffer when I'm hungover. Whatever. I've already had 10 drinks today though, so I'd better not push it. But thanks for the invite. Best thing that's happened to me all day. We'll do it some other time, yeah? Incredible. God, I don't even want to talk to Bose. Oh, yeah, we have to kick him out of the party, make it morning,
Great.
and then we can talk to him. There's so many missions. Every time I do stuff, like I've played this game off stream too, recently. It never looks like I've done anything. Like there's always so much to do. There's more stuff that crops up in its place. But honestly, I delight in that. Someone recruited me. Thank you, password. Level 58. Good attribute to have in a game. Yeah, when it's fun and it has a lot of content, hell yeah. I don't need any of those. I wanted to see what it was, though. Got 5,000 material tickets. I'm gonna have to start using them on something, or else Matt will probably yell at me. Matt is my guiding force in Xenoblade, I guess. He's the one that keeps me in line. Oh, that was a little laggy.
Hey, listen.
Xeno Dog knows. Where is the guy? There he is. Dude, he's got his own little platoon hanging out with him.
Never cease training.
Ah, Oz. Aha, Oz. What a wonderful timing. I was just trying to teach these baby blades. Little seeds. Trying to teach these little seeds the mindset they'll need to survive in the field. But they don't seem to truly grasp what I'm saying. They may not yet have enough real-world experience. Perhaps you, the victor of countless battles, could teach them the key to your survival in a way that they might easily understand. The first punch thrown decides the fight. Discretion is the better part of valor. So you're saying that they should consider every option carefully, then make the choice that best ensures their survival. Bose, you're boring. So that is the secret to your longevity. Not savagery, but resourcefulness. Not haste, but thoughtfulness. I must admit that your cool and collected approach to battle is somewhat alien to me. Sure, but no one wants to see these disciples return with their lives more than I. I hope your words ring out in their hearts as they set foot on their first battlefield. What do they look like? I'm gonna say at least 3 of those are not coming back alive. I could tell you had a gift for educating and inspiring others, and I see now how right my intuition was. Because of that outfit, that's not how I expected him to talk like. I mean, I gave all of them these outfits, right? I'll show you what his original outfit's supposed to look like. What say you, Osvaldo? I'm pretty sure he's got, like armor. Like, he's supposed to be beefed up. Will you help me forge these lumps of soft metal into tempered steel blades? For while I'm honored to have asked to serve as their guide, my harrier duties suffer in the meantime. I could use a second font of wisdom to aid me. I was hesitating about this job, but would ask you to please consider my proposal. Think of the exceptional blades you could help them become. Katsu. Yeah, whatever. I'm pleased to hear it. In that case, I must ask you to begin an intensive study of the sacred sutras, as my instruction is based on the Buddha's wisdom. If you believe that all the Buddha has to teach is the Noble Eightfold Path, you will be pleasantly surprised. Many of his teachings are relevant to a warrior's life on the battlefield. I shall begin preparing crates of the most essential texts and have them shipped to your room immediately. Read and memorize each before starting the next. How I look forward to lengthy discussions of the Tripitaka during your study breaks. Cool. Preacher Man? It's literally just called Preacher Man? Sure. Who's this? Yelv, Affinity 2. Alright. I'm literally like right down the street from that. I could have just walked instead of... Hey, it stopped raining because I fast traveled though. Alright. We'll make it nighttime. But yeah, this is all I want to do to start off with. And then maybe we'll do some green missions afterwards, but I just wanted to say hi to the buds.
You again?
Why are you in such an awkward place, my dude? Oh, it's Osvaldo. You here to stop the fight? You don't even know what this bastard said to me. He was mocking the Reclaimers, saying we're just a bunch of grave robbers and junk collectors, which is why I'm gonna bust his pretty little face. The man was out of line. So you do understand. Now that my best friend's gone, you and Blade are all I've got left. You think I'm gonna take it sitting down when someone talks crap about the work I do? Hell no. Now give me one reason why I shouldn't knock out the rest of this son of a bitch's teeth. Use a nearby skill? No. Eleonora would not approve. Damn it, don't bring her into this, that's low. If Eleonora ever got one of this little incident, I'd be scrubbing toilets the rest of my goddamn life. Fine then, fine. You win. Fight's over. The jerk can buy me a meatloaf platter or something and we'll call it even. What does he look like, the other guy? He's just like in the back, like drunkenly trying to smack his back. Dude, he just slapped his ass. I think there might be something else going on here. Like, for real. What was that? Oh, he showed up again. Just across the street. Look at Can you tell I was supposed to talk to them all a lot sooner than I did? I was like, oh, I'll just do this later, and then later never came until just now.
You gonna let me rest or what?
No, it's you, Oz. We just walked across the street and then there he is. Don't worry, I ain't been in any fights today yet. Had the day off, so I figure I'd try my luck with the ladies and see what happened. How'd it go? It went terribly is how it went. There is an event Pokemon in the chat. It's a grubbin. I'm probably gonna have to buy more Ultra Balls. But I think I got an idea. That'll help. I'm gonna draw my gun, maybe fire a few rounds into the air. Chicks love that. Alua, would you swoon if this man started firing shots into the air? This is true. I mean, this is supposed to be New Los Angeles. I'm just saying. Say that firing a gun is illegal. You would never trust a man with blonde hair. R.I.P. to all the blonde men out there. Lua doesn't trust you. Stop yelling by punching him in the face. I'm just gonna say, you know, we're gonna be calm about this. Yeah, I know that, genius. Sheesh. Look, people do the gun thing all the time in the movies, right? Guess I wanted to be a badass. Anyway, thanks for setting me straight. I mean, this seems very not straight, in my opinion, but this is all Eleonora's fault anyway. Ooh. Mech got an egg. Where's my egg? I haven't gotten an egg yet. She's the one who told me I should study up on Earth culture. Even gave me a bunch of movies to watch. Unfortunately, most of them were old gangster flicks. It seemed like people walked around firing guns all the time in the old LA, yeah? Guess I just took it a little more to heart than I should have. I'm gonna bitch at Eleonora right now. I'll talk to you some other time. Why is she giving him gangster movies? That's interesting. Alright, we're continuing our tour. Wiesel. Oh, she's in the party, so I'm gonna have to tell her to, like, go away. How much farther into the future is this game? This is, like, I think it was, like, 2054 or 2055. This game originally came out in 2015, so, like, you know, the 2050s was further. You know, it's further into the future than it at first appeared. But no, this is actually not Earth at all, because at the very beginning of the game, there are two alien forces that are, like, at odds and fighting each other above Earth, and one of them ends up blowing up Earth. But we had advance notice, so everyone on Earth, each, like, major city, prepared in advance by, like, constructing these giant arcs, some giant spaceships to get away. And New LA was one of them. They all have their, quote, habitats that are supposed to be recreations of the original city. But the reason why this one is unfinished is because they were being attacked while they were traveling through space. And the ship that was carrying it actually blew up, and then you crash landed on Mira, which is this current planet. But New Los Angeles is the only one that actually survived. Every other one didn't make it out of Earth's atmosphere because they got blown up by the aliens when you tried. So everyone dies unless you live in Los Angeles. That is what you need to know. That is the moral of this story. Make sure you live in Los Angeles and make sure that you're like a science nerd of some kind, and you should be fine. Yeah, we don't have to move there yet. We just have to make sure that we're there a few years before the aliens arrive.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, jeez. Is that what she looks like when she's not in my party? Hot damn. That wasn't even the outfit that she was wearing when she was in my party. She just refused. Oh, hey, it's you. Something the matter. Huh? Why am I wearing the helmet? Isn't it obvious? It's comfy. I don't have to squint with the sunlight. It's nighttime. And there's always climate control inside the suit, so it stays at just the right temperature. Not to mention it looks cool. What more could you want? You admit you find it cute? I don't find it cute. I don't find it interesting either. I'll just say you're fine with it. I know looks aren't everything, but as a test pilot, I'm kind of a walking billboard for the product. I keep telling folks I should get paraded around in full gear, but for some reason they always shoot the idea down. Ah well, it isn't easy being on the bleeding edge of fashion. The rest of the world needs time to catch up. But once they do, all Skell pilots everywhere will be wearing this. Mark my words. I'm telling you, I believe in its potential, 100%. You should give it, you should try it yourself if you get the chance. I don't think I want to wear that, personally. Man, just talking to them gives them a lot of affinity, I guess, because they're all updating. What is this? Ooh, Irina. She's not in our party currently. Oh! Irina's really nice. See, look, heart-to-heart info. She's really nice. She gives advice to people. She's giving advice to this lady as we speak.
You okay?
The more I hear about this scumbag, the more I want to punch him. Men like that need their asses kicked so they can remember their proper place. Oh, hey Oz. You spying on our girl chat? Not that I care, but I worry you might not be able to handle it. Men can be so delicate. Flee in terror. I'm just gonna leave. Well, you've got pluck at least, so I'll fill you in. She doesn't necessarily hate men, but I guess if there's any that are like really trying her patience, she doesn't like them. So one of our fellow Blades has been putting the moves on this girl here for a while now. But then she found out he's been hitting on her friends. Ew. He's even asked me out for drinks a few times. Okay, this guy is just balls. She thought he really liked her, but it turns out he's just after every girl with a pulse. What do you think about men like that? He sounds like my kind of guy? No. He's a despicable sleazebag. You would admire him? I had a feeling you were a man of integrity. Hell, I'd actually buy you a drink. But we gotta teach these jerks that we're not as stupid as they seem to think. If they're gonna act like animals, maybe it's time we showed them how interceptors deal with unruly beasts. Nice. Oh my god. It might not seem like it, but doing these heart-to-hearts also count towards progression in the main city, so we are actually doing stuff. I could just literally walk down the street. I could even see where I'm teleporting to.
Do I have to spell it out?
Hey, listen.
Wait. Dude, Fry just disappeared the moment I looked at him. I was supposed to, where are you supposed to appear, sir?
Do I have to spell it out?
Behind, maybe?
Hey.
You can't buy a Lua Lady and Rosa drink, since that would make you a sleazeball. I mean, I think since you would be upfront about it, it wouldn't be as bad. Also, you're not actually a douche canoe, you know? He said leave me alone. Yeah, he saw me and he's like, shit, better go in the back alley and start drinking.
Hey, give me another.
Hey there, Oz. Let me tell you, I'm having one rough day over here, Moon. I dressed this lady up in front to be like Fischl, so that it could be Fischl and Oz. I would also let Ruby buy me a drink. I'm sure Rose would too. You can be that guy, Ruby. I'm having a rough day over here. I drink and I drink, but I can't get drunk. It's like I built up an immunity to scotch, which is the most terrible thing I've ever heard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you like to drink, Oz? Maybe I'll try your poison and see if it works. You're still a minor? No. Oz is not a minor. I guess if you made yourself like a cutesy little lolly or something, then you could be like, I don't know. A healthy belt of vodka. I mean, Oz seems like a wine guy out of these options. All the girls loved it. Hey, I ain't some fancy snob, you know. I drink scotch. Cheap scotch. Wine's pretty much the opposite of that. But maybe since it's so unlike what I usually drink, it'll actually get me smashed. Worth a shot, I guess. Hey, you know what? Talking to you just gave me a great idea. Oh, shit. Guys, do not. Ignore it. Nightbot just has to go on a quick little nap. Quick little nap and done. Yay. No! Ruby! You don't need the notes today! Can you tell, like, I feel like 70% of the time. Like, it's at least more than half. I forget to turn that off. Yeah, you can see the notes for the previous Zelda rando if you feel so inclined. If I can't find a type of booze that'll get me properly hammered, I'll just make one myself. Moonshine! White lightning! That's the ticket, alright. There's all sorts of weird fruits and grains and crap here on Mira that we didn't have back on Earth, right? Next time I'm off on an interceptor mission, I'll just gather up a bunch and see if I can ferment them into an entirely new type of drink. Man, I never thought I'd turn into one of those bathtub distiller types, but I guess sobriety's the mother of invention. He's actually funny. Thanks for talking me through that. I owe you one. Still, I guess I better try the scotch one more time just to make sure it still ain't working. Then I'll start drawing up plans for the distillery. See you next time duty calls, alright? He says that as if that's not literally what wine is, but he's gonna use ingredients from this planet instead of Earth. Shock Pikachu face. Is it just down here? Yes. Oh, I need her to not be in my party though. And also like morning, right? Early morning. Girl, you're an early morning riser? That's rough. I must want to be willingly. Yeah, whatever. Lynn needs some experience. Alright, let's go talk to Alexa at 5 a.m.
God, she is so hot.
She's so hot? Huh? I'm sure she's talking about a scale, but I'm like eyeball emoji. Yep, she's talking about the skells. I was just here watching the skells again. I've seen enough park skells to last a lifetime, but seeing them in motion, I never get tired of that. Can you tell she's a mechanic? Doesn't it just get your heart all aflutter watching them zip around the outfitter's test hangar? Is this how you spend your days off? She's so hot, no you. On my days off, I go to church, then shopping, then maybe visit a friend's house for dinner. That's pretty normal, right? Okay, sure, I also stop by the hangars on my way home so I can watch the mechanics service skells. You must think I'm some sort of deranged skell fanatic, huh? You can have a passion. I know, right? Happy Easter, Alexa. Oh shit, true. It's important to have something that keeps you motivated to do your job. And when it comes to skells, I give 200%. Admittedly, on everything not scale related, I typically give around 50% tops. That's a mood, actually. That part was just a joke. It was not a joke. I want to earn the right to be a professional scale pilot, so whatever mission Blade has for me, you better believe I'll be giving it at least 100%. Hyper Railgun. I like how my team's gradually changing just because of the hearts. Oh, we're gonna have to kick Lynn out of the party. She just joined and now we gotta get rid of her. There is an event Pokemon in the chat. It is a Q font.
Yes. Well.
Oh! Oh, snap. Ruby with the magnet ball. I think she wants to see me in here, question mark? I don't know. I'll remember, but probably. Yes. What did they do to the extension? What do you mean? Is it just on desktop or is it both? Suddenly I'm invested. Going back over to my own stream just to see. On desktop it looks weird. Okay. I'm gonna pop it open. I'll have to mute myself very quickly. Huh! Oh. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I mean, like, it's functional. It's fine, but I think I prefer it how it is normally. Also, Ruby, are you okay? The newly designed user interface for the Pokemon Community application is rather unsatisfactory, and I find it quite objectionable. Ruby, blink twice furiously if you are calling out for help. Oh. Nighttime. Cages in a solitary blink. Uh-oh. Guys, we have to help Ruby. Ruby needs us right now. And I guess so does Lynn and this, outfitter.
What's up?
Oh, hey Oz. You here to test some sort of new weapon? I was actually just wondering if I could upgrade the flight module's intake and exhaust systems a bit. I had a chance to talk it over with a mechanic from one of the arms manufacturers, you know? And man, the people working behind the scenes to develop state-of-the-art weapons sure do have a lot of interesting things to say. You wouldn't believe how rapidly technology is advancing here in New LA while we're out on deployment. Would you like to be a full-time mechanic? Why are you stabbing Lynn? Well, I guess I do get a teensy bit jealous of people who get to work with new technologies like that. But our work as Blades is equally important for weapons development, right? Like, remember when we saw that Aravis flying through the sky during a mission? I saw the way it stayed aloft while gliding, and that gave me an idea for the new tail assembly. Ruby got possessed by Urianger. Well, I think if that was the case, he'd have more thighs and bows. This is Ruby AI. This isn't AI trying to pose as Ruby. The whole thing kind of blew me away. It made me glad I joined Blade, that's for sure. But I know you asked because you worry about me, and I appreciate it, Osvaldo. I wouldn't be able to continue inventing things the way I do if I didn't have you and Elmo watching out for me all the time. It's all due to your hard work, not Doug. Oh, Waz, you're so sweet. You've always been like a father to me, you know? I'm ending the stream. Wait, she wasn't even joking. You're like a father to me? Dude, no. Not like this. I have broadened my cognitive horizons and elevated my intellect. I hope as you're typing these sentences, Ruby, that you're here typing and like having a giggle, you know? Like you're having a good time while you're parsing out what you want to type next. I'm gonna keep working my butt off to invent cool stuff that'll help all of us, okay? And yeah, I know that booster engine I was testing kind of exploded, but I'm not about to give up. In fact, I'd be honored if you'd join me as my co-test pilot. What do you say? Nod and smile through fear-clenched teeth or decline. Ah, I mean, I think it'd be fine. Really? That's great. There's so many things I want to work on, and Doug can't possibly handle them all. Now that I've got you to help me test, I can double down on making all those prototypes I've been itching to make. Thank you so much. Give me something Meteor Aegis. Izumi. Alright. Oh, a new one showed up. This is probably Lynn. Requires a dog. Hold on. We have pets in this game. I haven't really elaborated on it, but you can complete missions and then you can have like a cat or a dog or whatever type of animal in your barracks. For the longest time, I've just been having a cat hanging out here. Because, hello, obviously. Obviously, cats are, like, the best. But, I'll go show Boy. Boy's hanging out in the living room. He's not with us presently. You find yourself thoroughly enjoying the opportunity to exhibit your elevated eloquence within my discourse, while contemplating additional avenues for its application. Quite so, old chap. Tally-ho! I think... yeah, there we go. Look at that pose. You must respectfully dissent from the notion that felines reign supreme. Canines undoubtedly surpass them in merit. Ruby, you're working your way towards a demotion. Now we have a dog. Because Lynn wanted a dog. I don't know where the dog is. For a moment I thought Tatsu was the dog. Oh, something that's funny that I showed Indus, because one of the, you get these rewards that include hologram, like holographic images of random things, and one of the ones I got was called Painful Existence. So you're like, what the hell is that? This is Painful Existence. You know exactly what they were thinking of that one. But yeah, I've got a couple of them. So we've got 3 Nopon standing up to a prone. We have wink wink nudge nudge. And then I put Tatsu with his sunglasses. I do have other ones, but I didn't really care to make a theme. I just thought it was pretty funny. I wanted to make sure that like when you stepped into the room, that was the first one that you would see. It's just very important, you know? I remain unperturbed by your hollow menaces. Damn. Where's the dog hang out? Do they always just hang out up here? Where is my dog? Shakes treats. Where is dog? I don't think dog would be over here. There's a lot of other people, but not dog. I bet the dog's been like trying to get my attention this whole time and I'm like, where dog? Can you imagine? Oh yeah, our skells hang out in here. Or at least, I'm the only one that's assigned one on this current team, so it's only showing mine, but it would show all of them if they were all, connected. Caution! My dog ran away? Damn. Well, as long as it's technically here. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure... yeah, it says we have the dog, so where are you? Anyway. Let's go talk to Lynn. What is this? Oh, that's like the other... I haven't really done anything with that store yet, but there is a store where you can like make augmented gear, I think. Am I making that up? Maybe. I don't know.
As I recall...
a Zarubagan, I think. Oh yeah, I saved a new... I think 2 different kinds of new species that are hanging out in New LA. One of them kind of reminds me of like, just like, they wear suits similar to like the Lethal Company suits. And their survival instincts are about the same as people who would work for the company in Lethal Company, so accurate. Maybe the dog's at a heart-to-heart. Oh, maybe. The dog waits here. Oh no! Once we finish this conversation, we gotta go turn in our Moranium. Talking to all of these people has made it so that we've got... oh, there's the dog! Bark, bark. This little pup seemed lonely, so I took him for a walk. He wouldn't stop licking my face, and now it's all sticky and gross. Plus, it smells like jerky. But that's okay, because he's so darn cute! The Blade Barracks are way more fun now that he's around. He's cute. Yeah, and I think he loves being here. Have you seen how hard his little tail wags when you come home? Hey, I have an idea. Tricks! I bet you'd be a great teacher, right? And it'll be easy with a student who's so eager to impress. Okay, so what trick do you want to start with? I guess shaking hands would be the most basic, but I'll leave it up to the master. We can do shake, flips, offer Lynn your hand and say shake. Yes. Oh, she thought... I like that it gave her affinity, but that she was also like, what? Oh my god, you guys, Met's on Xenoblade! Not me, the dog! Seriously? Is that how you think of me? Like I'm just some pet? This is unforgivable, Oz. She literally, in the previous one, said that we're like a father to her, so she's... she deserves this. Until you buy me a crap from Rosemoss. Rosemoss? There we go. Rosemoss, that is. Then I might be able to forget this ever happened. That's actually hilarious. Try telling Elma you're an Elma person next. Yes, I absolutely will. Also, hello, Archlord. I love your name. Archlord Pie is fantastic. Where am I? We're gonna go over here because that's where most of them are at this point. I could just finish up here first. Sure. She should just be there. But I have to turn in my Moranium first. Yeah, I have not talked to like any... I haven't done any of their heart-to-hearts pretty much since the start, so we're currently just going through all of them. That's the current objective of the stream. And then everything after that, we'll see. Alright, Lynn. Lynn.
Hey.
Lynn, you here? Are you above? You're above. The pizza you so eagerly ordered is nearly upon you. Having abstained from procuring provisions during your impending relocation, you find yourself having dined not at all during the day. Well, I'm glad you're getting yourself food now. Is it, the pizza? TM? Where's the stairs? Up here.
I see.
It's Domino's. Is it the buffalo chicken one? Oz, you're just in time. You have to save me. These women are fawning all over me, and I don't know what to do. Accept their adoration with grace. Join in and begin fawning over Lynn. I like how every time you say like the thing that she doesn't want, she likes it because it's from you. Hey, stop that. Don't be a creep. It's just, look, I know they mean well. I mean, they invite me out for cake. They ask me to go out on picnics. They're always wanting to go out on long drives or catch a movie together. But I'm a busy girl. I've got lots of errands and stuff to run on my day off. I don't have time for all this. You should focus on a single activity. She could do it all if she made a mission of it. Yeah, that's true. Hey, not a bad idea. I like the way you think. The other characters in my party were like, that's not it, Chief. There is a Pokemon in the chat. It looks pretty goofy. So let's see, what kind of mission would this be? Oh, I know. I'll invite everyone on an adventure to go search for one of those great picnic spots we keep hearing about. We can drive there in my Skell, eat some cake, and relax under the sun, then come back home and catch the latest kaiju flick before we crash. Mission complete! Hey, but wait a minute. If I turn my day off into a mission, is it really a day off anymore? Exclamation point Pokemon capture. I think Ruby's broken. Can we get IT to turn Ruby off and back on again? Do a hard reset? I think that would fix our Ruby. Nighttime. Fry. Oh,
Hey.
balls. Well, I probably didn't need to be up there anyway, right? He's gonna be like lurking.
Check it out.
Mega info.
Did you hear?
No, he's probably down in the depths, now that I think about it. Like, if you don't see the heart, that normally means it's below. Hey, look! Pokemon capture worked! Nicely done! Hut. I love all the parkour that you can do with this. Ooh, I missed the beam. I wanted to stand on top of it, but then I failed! Nighttime. Alright. Do you imply that there exists some deficiency within my being? I am feeling splendid. Robust. I love when the other guys appear first, but then your dude takes a while to actually show up. Oh, hey there, Oz. Pretty rare for us to meet on the job like this, eh? We were just talking weapon maintenance. I almost said weight. Weapon. As an interceptor, you never want to go up against an indigent with your weapon and armor in anything less than flawless condition. Yes. You're damn right we don't charge in half-cocked. We don't even charge in all-cocked. That's a good way to get yourself eaten by some toothy critter. There ain't no way a human can overpower some of these indigents. And if you can't outthink them, you got no shot at all. We got no cocks, you right. True. Hey, let me bend your ear for a bit, alright? When I was just a lad, my dad saw me treating my hunting rifle real rough and told me something. He said, no matter how powerful your weapon, if you let it break down, it's only an anchor. After that, I made it a point to take real good care of all my gear. I even talked to mechanics, like this one, to make sure everything's in perfect condition. So then, what's your weapon look like these days? Oz would absolutely meticulously take care of all of his equipment. Right? You know the score. I noticed the pristine condition of your weapon, but figured someone else had been helping you. I guess I misjudged you, Oz. Well, I ain't gonna stand for someone else having the best maintained weapon and blade. I'm heading home to do a little more touch-up work later. Is this also on my level? Let's see. It's been like long enough since I've actively played Final Fantasy XIV that in terms of like locations and stuff, I'm starting to forget the names. Wait, is it above me? Well, I don't think well, it could be. What if she's like up on that platform? Or in the depths. I don't think she's in the depths. Oh shit. I was almost in the depths. Wait, wait, is it Gwyn? Yeah, I think I have Gwyn with me right now. Let's teleport back up. Heavensward Alliance raid. Oh. I don't know if I ever did it. To be honest. Alliance raids, maybe we did, but I don't remember. At least it's not near. I thought everyone loved the near raids. I mean, when they've got the extra tombstone bonuses, sure. Oh no. Class skills master? That's a master of skills. Show us your skills, Met.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, you showed up just at the right time. I've got something to ask you. Do you know about the coalition forces that preceded Blade? I hear each nation contributed their own hand-picked soldiers to form their ranks. You were in the military as well, I take it. You left near the first time through, but they take like twice as long as any other alliance raid to do nowadays, including HWs. Exhibit unto us your exquisite prowess, Mick. You know what? That one makes me laugh, so there you go, Ruby. You earned yourself a pin message. I don't know. I have memory loss. Memory loss. Right, I see. Well, considering your sterling record at Blade, I think it's safe to say that in all likelihood, you saw some active duty. You don't even know what that was because you just killed like 6 enemies in a skill. It said that you had like, oh no, I've already forgotten too. It was like class skill mastery or something. Anyway, back on Earth, I got scouted for the Coalition Forces Skell Detachment and transferred out of the Luftwaffe. If any of you are German, just ignore any of my pronunciations. I'm gonna butcher it so hard. But then the government called for urgent Skell development, ran out of test pilots, and so I fell into my new line of work. I got sent to Granada in a hurry, where the first Skell I got to test was one that Alicia had designed. That was our humble beginning, and the rest is history. I want to know more about you and Alicia. I've heard that before coming to Granada, Leash was working in weapon dev for the Indian government. But once Project Exodus went public, she decided she wanted to work for all of humanity. Big step up, right? That was about the time I joined Granada as well. The actual meeting was pretty much just chance. Ever since then, Leash and I have been joined at the hip. And sure, it's been a bumpy road, but I've enjoyed every mile. And it looks like we can keep going. Alicia matters so much to me. And, just so you know, you do too. I mean, I saved her ass, so I guess there would be some form of attachment there. But I feel like the way that she likes us is different from the way that she likes Leash, if you catch my drift. Dude, my squad is currently killing it. Met is doing all of this. Met is soloing. That's why he's so cool. He was using his skill and like killing things for the squad. While we're just hanging out, talking to goobs. It was Alexa, right? So it's gonna be early morning again. Or morning. She's the definition of early bird. I think she even has that move. Early bird. They call these skells yellow hammers. Alright, let's see. Guys, that is what they call a yellow hammer. We'll have it like framed like this so we can see it. Perfect. Okay, a mechanic named Matthew calls them that, and it hasn't really caught on at all, but it's still pretty cool. Apparently the 2-wheel type is too underpowered for construction work, so they use a 4-wheel model. In other respects, it's basically identical to the models used by Blade. But they painted a different color, and of course give it a bunch of industrial attachments. Still, if you remove the attachments and revert it to its initial configuration, you can equip it with Blade scale weapons, no sweat. Furthermore, you're just so amazing that you know all of these things. What? No, I'm not really that good at this stuff. I'm still learning, you know? I couldn't possibly keep up with any of the veteran mechanics. Can we just appreciate that Murderess wasn't sure about which way she wanted to look, so she keeps turning left and right, while the others are just standing still. Alexa, what's the weather? Still, I've enjoyed every single day since we landed here on Mira. Yes, we have a lot to learn. People get angry at me. Lives are in danger. The Ganglion are a bunch of jerks. And blah blah blah. I get it. All that sucks. Murderess is wondering where I am. She shouldn't be on your team. Oh. But I've never been this excited about anything before, and that drives me to work as hard as I can. Oh, whoops. I promised Tika I'd help her test that new weapon after this. She'll be furious if I'm late. Sorry I spent this whole time talking your ear off. Next time, I'll give you a chance to talk. Oh shit! We maxed her out. She's now at 5. She's never rejoining my party. She did this to herself. Can I make this jump?
1, 2, 3.
I mean if we walk on the side first. Is that safe? Yeah. Ooh. Hope 1 afternoon. Girl, get out of my party. I need to talk to you, but I need you to leave. It's a weird requirement, but I guess I don't care that much. Afternoon. Oh, she's gonna appear right now.
I'm not daydreaming, I swear.
Oh, hello there, Oz. Are you on duty today? I have the day off myself, so I was just tending to my flower beds. Do you like flowers, Oz? Yes. He likes flowers. He likes stars. I like them as well. I brought these seeds from Earth. I was so happy to see them bloom all the way out here. Seeing beautiful flowers always fills my heart with hope. It's always odd to say that, but it's true. Don't worry about Murderess randomly looking around. She's just watching your back. Yeah, that's true. Always. Always watching. It's fine. I didn't read that last line, I don't think. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't intend to act so profound there. I'll be very happy if my flowers bring you joy, even if they don't have any deeper meaning. Oh, Murderous liked that one. You really do like flowers. You even know their names. Jimmy! Oh my god, guys. Say hi to Jimmy. Everyone at Looney Bin Jim right now and give him some form of eyeball emoji. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Hi. I imagine you'll be busy with your blade work for a while, but when you have the time, would you like to plant some flowers here yourself? Yes. Hi, 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 hi. I'd be excited to see which varieties you choose. Well, I've been watching Apothecary Diaries recently, and we just finished season 1, so at this present moment, I would be like, tee-hee, blue roses. Blade work? I mean, the organization is called Blade, but I like your interpretation more. Bose? Not again. Jimmy, you're here just in time for the racist. Was it evening? I think it was. You haven't started the second yet? We watched the first episode of it yesterday, but I'm trying to not have us binge it all, so it's just like a couple of episodes whenever we have the time to hang out, sort of thing. It's very fun. I've just had a revelation while looking at this dog. Will you hear me out? The revelation is that there is a Pachirisu in the chat. That is definitely what he noticed in this moment. Despite the valiant efforts of the Interceptors division, Indigens remain as persistent a threat as ever. Does he want to domesticate them? The gates of New LA have stood strong so far, but they are by no means impregnable. What do you call Shulk and Fiora standing in Satoral Marsh? Pray tell, Ruby. What do you have in mind for that? Shulk and Fiona? Wow, I should have known. The moment you said the marsh. I think I was more taken aback that you were actually referencing Xenoblade 1. Like, my brain was just like, wow, you know about Satoral Marsh. And then my brain was thinking about Satoral Marsh at nighttime, because it's really pretty at nighttime. Everything starts glowing, and there's like these fun, what's this the word I'm thinking about? I don't know, like it's all just very, it's all very beautiful, let's say. You know the dog guardian statues of the east? I think we should install one on either side of the gates, thereby warding off beasts with the Buddha's power. Nice job, Jimmy. It required an Ultra Ball. Guardian statues should be installed. No. What? The statues are mere superstition, you say? And they aren't even dogs, but lions? Lions? I see. Well, I suppose placing lions at defensively significant locations is equally inspired. Truly, the mysticism of the East is beyond compare. The fact that he didn't know it was lions... Is he a fake fan? Is he a poser? I thank you for your correction and bow to your extensive knowledge of the subject. I'm always looking for ways to harness the power of the Buddha to New LA's benefit. Sadly, I haven't yet found a good way of doing so. Perhaps this sort of thing is not my forte. Ah, but it might be yours. Well then, how can we illuminate the city with the light and love of the Buddha? Fill your heart with love and tell Bose that is not the way. Oh, just now, as the light cast a halo behind you, I saw a vision of the Buddha upon your face. But of course, that's my answer. The Buddha's path is not about physical things. It's about finding enlightenment within each of us. What a fool I've been. We never needed such things as lions and dogs and statues. Thank you. I will remember this teaching of the Buddha forever, and use it to protect New LA by pulverizing all who would stand against us. And I'll be counting on you to watch over me with that uncanny, Buddha-like gaze. Oh, this is like, why? Why do I have to deal with this man? Why are you constantly forcing me to hang out with this guy? Further down the street. Let's just go for a walk. I don't know if I ever talked to Wendy before, so let's add her to the, affinity chart.
Just...
I was young once too, you know. Oh boy, she's also racist. I see that she has gone to the class of Bose. Okay, great. Never mind. We're not talking to Wendy anymore.
Did you hear?
It spends all its time mindlessly foraging for food, like my ex? Damn, okay. You say racist? Yes. Doug Afternoon. Good guy Doug.
Oh, hey.
Oh hey Oz. This is your dog, right? Man, what a good boy. He was just letting me give him some lovin'. Is my dog being a pest? Huh? Oh. No. Nothing like that. I thought I was hearing things for a moment. I was just making sure my cat wasn't getting into anything untoward. Are you good, handsome boy? Well, I'm not hearing anything now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It was probably just the neighbors moving stuff around or something. Oh, no, 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 no. No, nothing like that. Unlike real mutts, these dogs have been designed to never attack people, you know? Or were you worried that he was forcing me to pet him until my arm fell off? Ha! Do you have any pets? Nah, I don't have any myself. I don't have the time or the money. Or heck, even the patience. If I ever find myself with a little extra loving to give, I'll just invite myself over to play with your pooch. It's more than enough for me. 43 Ultra Balls. Why 43 specifically? Sorry if that seems a little selfish. Well, I've had my fill. Better get back to work. But if you ever get a line on an assignment with a big payoff, hook me up. Oh, now Murderous is at 4. Now Met's a treasure expert? Damn, this guy is like cooking while we're talking to these peeps. My stream is literally just me talking to all of them forever. That's all you're gonna see. Guess that's all you could afford.
Guess what?
Yeah, that's all, you guys. Just 43. Ah! Ooh. Gwyn, late night. Oh, Gwyn, get out of my party. I need you to leave so we can talk to each other. Because that definitely makes sense. I love that Elma and Lynn are now like further behind than most, because like they're required for party, like the main story missions and stuff half the time. So I just leave them there for later. Oh snap, hi John Peepee. How are you? Let's have Doug in the party while we talk to Gwyn. Oh, late night. I think Jimmy's excited. He's got that designated button just for John Peepee. Why are you standing there with a gun? He's shooting me!
Care to join me?
This is so embarrassing, Oz. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Remember when I told you about that assignment of setting up a data probe in Oblivia with my Pathfinder buddy? Yes. Well, we managed to get the data probe installed without too much trouble, which was good. But on the way back, we were attacked by a pack of Grexes, which is bad. Hydrate. Okay. I finished one of my beverages, but I foresaw this possibility, so I also have water left over in my bottle. I have hydrated. I hope you are having fun with the friends. Because I failed to clear the area properly, one of my teammates ended up with a pretty nasty wound. So I've been training here in secret to make sure I never screw up like that again. You're good. Wow, really? Thanks, Oz. Coming from you, that means a lot. But I'm not just beating myself up for the heck of it. I screwed up and my friends suffered for it. I know that I've got a long way to go before I'm anywhere near Irina's league, or yours for that matter. So I don't want you treating me with kid gloves. If I ever manage to become a decent interceptor who's strong enough to protect blades like you and Irina, then you can praise me. Oh my goodness, John Peepee graces us with his presence. Let us all extend a cordial greeting and warmly welcome him within our midst. We're utilizing RubyBot today. Ruby AI. It's the most advanced model. But not until then. Beep boop. There are two kinds of friends. There's Ruby, and there's Alua. They're both the best. Man, All of them love this dog.
Hey.
Hey Oz, I was just checking out your pup here. Like they're all just, it's just a person magnet. Everyone wants to see my dog. I can't believe how real it seems. It's warm, it has bushy fur, and it feels really good to pet. And when you step on its tail, it barks and bites you. Are you doing that? I still think sometimes about that picture of Urianger you have in your bathroom. It's still there, Lua! It's been like 2 years, and Urianger is still there. It's absolutely cursed. This is some incredible AI. Yep, real cutting-edge technology. It's almost in the same league as Skells. Whoa, wait, what if we put this AI into Skells? You should talk to an arms manufacturer about that. Wait, what? You actually like my idea? Well, hot damn! I'm glad someone does. I know Tika would just shoot it right down. When I suggested a while ago that we stop producing cars for New LA and focus on civilian Skells instead, she actually slapped me in the face. And then she said she was saving the backhand return slap for my next stupid idea. It wasn't always like this. Back on Earth, I was just a normal military cadet studying behavioral sciences. Who'd have thought I'd become such a Skell fanatic? I'm proud you've come so far. I guess it has been a pretty long road, huh? I mean, there were Skells back on Earth, but I never had a chance to ride in one. And I wasn't exactly diligent about staying on top of my combat training. That was back then, though. Since we arrived here, I've been working really hard at it. Mostly because of how badly I wanted to pilot a Skell. But that's a story for another day. Let's chat later. Uh-oh. Stranger danger. I want to tell you the rest of my background, and also hear about what you did back on Earth. So, to be continued. Catch you later. I think she's already at 5 or close to it. Yo, Hope is just hanging out here. I've never walked into this park before. Are you just normally hanging out here with a bunch of people yelling at you? She's like, please let me join you. Oh, I just never talked to her. Whoops. Lao early morning dog. Everybody likes this dog. He's very handsome, actually. It's very, very handsome. Lao. Shirtless man with my dog. Hey there, Oz. Thought I'd take a breather here, but I can't relax with that damn dog wandering around. I'm sorry that my dog is a dog. That's your dog? Nah, it didn't do anything wrong. Seems plenty friendly to me. I'm sure you and Lynn are taking good care of it. I used to have a dog myself, but she died when I was just a kid. I know that death is a part of life, but it still tore me up to know there was nothing I could do. To this day, whenever I see a dog, I can't help but feel the pangs. The more good times you've had together, the more it hurts to lose someone. Don't you think? Yeah. Even now, when I think about all the people we left behind on Earth. Never mind. I know that's not something anyone wants to talk about first thing in the morning. There's a Pokemon in the chat. Oh shit, I didn't read that line. He mentioned something about the diner though. That dog sniffing at my heels kinda bummed me out, but thanks for talking me through it. Anyway, see you around, Oz. Every dog has its day. Now we only have 7 heart-to-hearts left. Nope, 8. Nope, look. We actually did all of this area before, and now that we've talked to some of them, they're escalating. This is my fault for not having talked to any of them until now. Like, I'm literally just gonna have a stream that's me doing heart to hearts for like 3 hours.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god, does she have a house? Lots of side content. Delicious. We'll put good old Bose in the team while we go talk to Murderous. It's not afternoon though. It is now the afternoon.
Keep it down.
1, 2, 3.
Did the backwater peasants who raised you neglect to teach you basic manners? It's considered impolite to interrupt at tea time. You seem somewhat dubious that I am actually enjoying tea at the moment. Hey, L Squad! Let's go, Jimmy. Well, I assure you, this is a fine cup of Ceylon tea, or as fine as any knockoff manufactured here in New LA, at least. Can I join you for tea? If you leave me alone, we can split a ration at some point down the road and call it dinner. Deal? Late night Oz stream XXX. Not that kind of stream. We're in the middle of an important conversation, and it really can't be interrupted. Bye now. I'd love to get in on the action. Are you a hyena dressed as a man? I make the kill, yet you desire a share of the meat. You have to be careful about horning in on every money-making scheme you discover. It can be bad for your health. Go find your own money, and maybe some self-respect while you're at it. I don't wish to speak any more of this venture. We'll catch up in the administrative district once there are blade missions to discuss. Until then, goodbye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I honestly love hers. This is why Matt's always saying, why is she in your party? She belongs to me type of thing.
Hey, check this.
Irina in the evening. Oh snap. Hello, Siege. How's it going?
Hey, what are you looking at?
Oz, just who I wanted to see. That dog of yours was wandering around, so I tried to bring him back to your place. You doing good? I got for. That's a mood. Your keyboard spam there is my day in general. You got home and you got goods. Okay, that all sounds excellent. But then he started barking and growling at me like some kind of mad indigent. Grr. How friend? Hanging in there. How stream? We're doing heart to hearts. That's all I've done. I've streamed for an hour and a half and it's been this. Just talking to the characters, learning more about them the entire time. Because you can get up to 5 hearts of affinity, and I had all of them up to at least 3 or some at 4. And each time you get an affinity with them, they have an extra bit of story. So like, we have a lot. We have a lot to go through. What the hell is wrong with that mutt? How dare you make my dog feel threatened? I made him feel threatened. I didn't do anything. I just approached him as slowly as I could and tried to gently put my hand on one of his little ears. No, forget it. I just wish I could handle dogs the way you and Lynn do. You gotta teach me the trick. I mean, I'm an interceptor who squares off against indigents all day, you know. It can't be that hard. Me with dogs. I haven't been around dogs in a while, but they do like me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If I knew your trick, I'm sure I could win over at least one of the dogs in the city. Bribery always works. Oh, okay. I'll give it the rest of my ration. Here you go, buddy. One dense, flavorless nutrient bar. It doesn't smell very good. Or taste good, actually. But it is full of minerals and junk. Oh, they can absolutely tell if someone's anxious around them. He won't even touch it. And I think he actually hates me more than he did before. Damn it. I'm never gonna be able to pet a dog. I just want to cuddle a pet once in my freaking life. Is that too much to ask? You hold a profound admiration for your minerals and assorted trinkets. Yes. Matt, why are you screaming? You're trying to do the squad mission and HP taunted the tyrant dinosaur? Guys, I think Matt fucking died. We have 5 more in the residential district, and then we'll probably have more crop up afterwards. We haven't seen any of Fogg's yet. Dude's been hiding out. HB, morning. Can't be in the party. He is in the party. Get out of my party. Fog. Oh, Uncontrollable is such a bop. You should play something different. Opens balloons. I don't see any problem with that. You're playing what you enjoy. Embrace it. Me with my Zelda randos.
Huh?
Is that you, Oz? I can see why he needs glasses. What brings you to this neck of the woods? As you can see, I've been inspecting the water purification plant. Water is every bit as vital here on Mira as it was back on Earth. Therefore, it must be rigorously supervised. I'm going to observe. You are not wrong. The responsibility does lie with HQ. But wait! I hear you cry. Why is a Pathfinder of HB's stature doing their job for them? There are but 2 possibilities. Because they are incapable of doing it themselves, or because my capabilities make me especially qualified. John P. 1P. The answer is, of course, the latter. Anyway, HQ is known to be short-handed at the moment. When capable citizens step up to assist with their workload, it benefits all of New LA. Is hammering in data probes a Pathfinder's only duty in New LA? No. The very notion reeks of indolence. If ever a citizen of New LA finds his talents needed, he must answer the call, whenever and wherever it comes. When fellow citizens are in peril, do you not rush to their aid? Sure. I pride myself on being an excellent judge of character, and I see now how right I was about your command of objective reason and holistic wisdom. I'm honored to have met someone capable of understanding my philosophy. Well, that concludes my inspection of this facility. I have some important business to attend to in the industrial district. I hope we can work together again soon. Okay. He was just a nerd. How many other dogs do you think there will be? Oh! Fry wants my cat! Oh my god. I gotta pull the cat back out. Late night. He wants my cat! The animal that is not a dog. He wants the cat. Oh my god, Gwyn, I was basically on top of you. Flushed emoji. Let's
Just
get this.
between us.
Leon.
Evening, Osvaldo. It's rare to see you this late at night. Ask if he and Matthias are enjoying the nightlife. Thank them for patrolling so late. Oh, that's nice of you to say, but we aren't actually on duty right now. He's coming for your pickle. Yeah, Fry wants it. Eyeball emoji. We just like to get together here and talk when we both have a night off. Actually, we were just reminiscing about our childhood dreams. You know, as you do. Matthias wanted to be a race car driver. Still does, in fact. He's even looking to buy a sports car just so he can speed around New LA. I told him if he'd quit the Mediators and join one of the divisions that leaves the city, he could go four-wheeling around the plains. But he said he's not the rally car type. It's gotta be a sports car or nothing. So what did you want to be when you were a kid, Oz? What's your dream? Me? To be honest, I couldn't see anything behind the here and now when I was a kid. I had all sorts of hobbies and stuff, but never really had a strong desire to, you know, be anything. But when I met Leon, that's Lieutenant Irina's brother, he inspired me to start making goals for the future. Don't know that I'd call any of them dreams, though. Nice.
Hey.
Saw Gwyn playing with a dog up in the hills. El Doggo. Oh, Elma Cat. Fantastic. We're getting there. I'm doing the rest of the quests that don't require me to switch the animal. Gwyn. We're just gonna keep going, and then we're gonna switch it to cat, and then we'll do all the cat ones. This dog is getting into all kinds of trouble.
Hey, what's up?
Hey Oz, how's it going? It's been like 30 seconds. How did he manage to kidnap my dog in the meantime? I was just petting that dog of yours. What an adorable little pup. Oh my god, that car ran over Bose. Bless him. It really brightened my day. I know it's a different breed, but it reminds me of this Yorkshire Terrier that lived in my neighborhood back on Earth. I was so jealous of that little guy. Maybe it is not Gwyn who kidnapped Dog, but Dog who kidnapped Gwyn. You make a compelling case. I mean, based on what his personality and what he looks like and everything right now, Gwyn is also a Labrador. I'm so jealous of that little guy. Did he have a beautiful owner? Ha! Yeah, the wife of the family that owned the dog was actually a total knockout. They were really wealthy, but nice too. They never rubbed it in anyone's face. But no, that wasn't what I was jealous of. I was jealous of the way they treated that dog like a member of the family. It's better than the way a lot of actual people are treated. The whole family took it for walks every day, they ate together, they watched TV together. They were pretty much inseparable. Meanwhile, both my parents were so busy that I barely saw them at all. I spent most of my days alone or maybe with friends. But now I have a little more perspective. Compared to Irina, I came from a happy family. I mean, I liked my parents, you know? That's why I wanted to spend more time with them. When I grew older and got a dog of my own, I felt a lot less lonely all the time, but anyway, yeah, sorry, didn't mean to get all mopey on you. I just wanted to say that you have a really cute dog. Man, wouldn't it be great if all the indigents here on Mira were cute dogs instead of big slobbery monsters? Now I'll never get that image out of my head. There is an event Pokemon in the chat. I want to get an egg, because you all have eggs, and I would like egg. We have learned more about Gwyn. And Irina, for that matter. I like when it gives you, like, little hints, not only about one character, but about others as well. Fog! Great Cherish Ball. Best of luck, Jimmy. We did see a shiny on the stream yesterday. It was a Crustle, I believe, that Shin Misaki caught, and that was pretty hype. So hopefully we'll see another shiny tonight. Eyeball emoji. Where? Fog? Where's this heart-to-heart supposed to be? Oh my god, you did? Are we in the same squad? I'm assuming. Yama the Obliterator. I'm not sure where Yama is either, but Insidia should show up on the... Whoops. Should show up on the map at least, right? Yeah, they're over here. Oh my god, because you did it? Hold on. We're taking a brief heart-to-heart break so that I can... Oh! No! Not like this! Not like this! Oh my god! What? Sorry, Jimmy, I stole your shiny, apparently. Hello? Man, I was literally just telling you about how Shin had one yesterday, and I was hoping that you got one with your Cherish Ball, and then apparently I stole it from you. I'm sorry. Yama is a level 33 Tyrant. Your Cherish Ball's rubbed up against Met? Whoa. Flushed emoji. Oh, I should have teleported, like, further up. This is, like, not a good spot. Maybe here. Everyone deserves a shiny. Let's get another shiny. I mean, we got a shiny tonight, but I'd love to see another shiny. I find myself yearning to recall the exquisite sensation of encountering a shiny Pokemon. We'll get there for you, I promise. I'm getting distracted. Is it above or below? Oh, I fell, and it's above. Must be on top of the tree? Yes. Oh, that's the one I couldn't do. Oh, you know what? I'm being dumb. You can literally, like... there. Show me how to encounter these things. What is this path? Hello, Barbie! How goes it?
Hey.
Don't lead me straight to the level 46. I've apparently never been up this way.
All right, it's on. I'm counting on you. Blast before they get up. Shoot's my special. Yes, go. Getting close. Starfall Rondo.
I'm helping. Matt, let me contribute.
All right, it's on. I'm counting on you. Hammer. Blast before they get up.
Turn them into Swiss cheese.
Pile on the hits. Starfall
Shoot him.
blaze out.
Oh, I didn't shoot him in time.
Battlefield.
I don't belong in a battlefield.
Prepare them as a little warm-up.
Man, I'm really glad you're in charge.
Spiral horn.
Flame grenade.
Arcing horn.
You are spent. Well, hopefully you can just relax and chill now. What happened, Barbie? It's tea time.
Now, close in and clean up. Bad in fighting, but here goes. Furious blast.
Off the dark side. Attack your blade.
I like how they're attacking the other ones. Get over here.
Magnum edge.
Got a tattoo? That would be crazy. Just that Yama left now? Hey, I was mid-fighting the thing. Can't believe this.
Really glad you're in charge.
Now I'm just attacking them for no reason.
Starfall Rondo.
Let's see you on this.
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Rising. Here's a good spot. Open fire.
There's someone else killing them too? How dare. I'm trying to participate as a member of the squad, okay? Where's this last one? Where does it hang out? It's this thing? Yanma. Is Yama... I'm blanking on what it is. I guess we'll find out. It's the tree of the bugs. Oh. Maybe if I had equipped my people properly. Is it just down below? Like, it just... yeah. Oh.
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
Fuck off. We're busy.
Open fire! Follow me!
Yes.
Think I can manage to attack
No
with fire?
real. There's only the quick and the dead. I'll weaken you.
Slash!
Gravity blast!
I haven't given my Skell a bunch of things yet.
Fired up now.
Victory is ours!
Predictable. Shall we?
Maybe they'll do the other 4 as well. No, we must contribute. Here, we're gonna very quickly, very quickly she says, that's a lie. Very quickly equip my Skell with some more things. I did contribute. What the actual? Hey, I did contribute. Wrong one. It's that tyrant. I feel like this will be fine. I don't even know which weapons I got versus don't have. We're just gonna spend money. We love spending money. Inflicts taunt? I don't think I want taunt. Boost GP. Grants potential up. We do love potential in this house. Yeah, sure. I just need abilities because I didn't have any. I'm missing like 4 abilities, so we gotta have stuff happening here. Let's have a beam saber. You spent all your money on your friend and the kids this weekend. Baby girl started calling you Dada. Aw, that's cute. I don't remember what they, the tyrants really do either, to be honest. It's been a very long time. Okay. I think he's got stuff now. I wish it would show me the buttons. Let's very quickly get those other homies into some mix. If you want anyone else to spend money on, you can pay my water bill. Nope, wrong one. I was so busy with the dog that I forgot about the rest. Okay. This is the tank one. We're gonna... Who's my team right now? Doug's in the team. Doug's gonna be the tank. Who's also on the team? Whatever, he's on the team. And then... Bose, is he currently on the team? He is currently on the team. Alright. And then we're gonna steal your one. Nope. Fog gets this one. I have not done anything to their skells, so it's not gonna be great. But we're just here. Just enough for the value meal at McD's, if even. Debatable. Alright. Alright, are you guys prepared to watch all of my skells break in real time? Because that's probably exactly what's about to happen. The important thing is that they all have a skell. Yes. Alright, perfect. Now we're gonna save the game, even though that's not gonna change my fate any, but we're doing it anyway. Because I have not saved, I think. Eats the skells. I need to kill one quickly. Uh oh. I mean, it kills so many people that I'm pretty sure my days are numbered, you know?
Open fire! Follow me!
I don't even know what these do. We're YOLOing.
Shoot my special.
I don't even know what this does, I'll be real.
Running. Take it down.
How's
Close
this?
in and clean up.
I can't move. Quick to the dead.
I have a lot of guns.
They're getting close. Is this sumo? I'm not missing this chance. Kick butt when I have to.
The guard's down. Attack the thing.
I'm taking a shot. Oh, I did it. Triple them and pile on the hip.
You don't have to have speech. I have. There's only the quick and the dead.
Here.
Right out the guard's
Powering
down.
up. Attack it. Don't push me.
Impact punch.
Let's see him chew on this.
Maybe I should have let that attack happen first.
That's Harry.
I'm just assuming this thing has like an enrage that will ruin me.
Kick butt when I have to. Behold the blade of justice.
I don't think this is the angle I want right now. Guys, I can't see what's happening.
A little overdrive should do the trick.
I am sure.
Blade of justice.
There's only
They might kill it before me, don't say it!
the overdrive.
This is the worst camera angle ever.
Behold the blade of justice.
I'll cut you down in size. I have.
Close your eyes. Here.
Yes. Attack it range.
Powering up.
I'll
Deploy.
Oh, doesn't it have like spike damage and stuff? Is that what's happening here?
I'll stick.
Kick butt when I have to. Yes. They're getting close.
Nice fly.
Here. Start running.
Go. They're about to break their doohickeys.
How's this?
That all you got?
Yes. Attack it range.
Deploy on it. Take this. Now, close in and clean up. Close your eyes.
There's only the quick and the dead.
Here. I can get butt when I have to.
Oh snap! Arse with the rain! Did I get it first, Matt? I don't even know.
Sleepy in the cockpit.
I think the most shocking
Better be
thing is
careful I
none
don't
of them
go off
lost
the
their
road.
robots. We were very close to perishing. Thank you. No, someone else killed it. Matt, you were supposed to lie to me and say good job. Not after all of this. Let me catch up. I do believe this marks the inaugural encounter with combat amid this entire stream. Yeah, I haven't did any combat. I haven't played any combat until this moment. Alright, Barbie, let's see. You're tired always and forever and never not tired. It's been happening for 2 weeks and you don't know what to do. You can't even make it through your workday without a nap or you fall over. I mean, I'm also currently perpetually tired, so I feel you on that account. Can't believe. It is very late. There is an event Pokemon in the chat. Guys, it's time to get your shiny Porygon. But yeah. Wait, yeah, it would be very late for you because you're a couple of hours ahead of me. It's 11:20 at night for me, so what? It's like, I don't know, 2, maybe 2 in the morning? 3? My robots did not blow up. I'm very relieved, because that would have cost me money that I did not want to spend, to be perfectly honest. Who is it 3 in the morning for? Potentially ours, because he lives out in Iceland. I think that's 4 hours ahead of me, though. Maybe? So it'd be... Yeah, it'd be 3. Oh, it's 2:20. You're only 3 hours ahead. Oh, shit. Alright, we're back to Heart to Hearts. Now that we had our one moment where I decided to do some combat. Yeah, we've just been hanging out. Normally when I play this game, Ars will be exploring a bunch of the environments and doing quests and whatever. But on this particular occasion, I've been building up the affinity on all of the recruitable characters that I have presently. And every time you get them to a heart, you unlock like a little heart-to-heart quest with them. And I hadn't done that at all, and I had brought most of them up to 3 or 4 already, so we're currently just going through it all. This Pokemon was a hoe. This Pokemon was just very supportive of all of us, okay? Jimmy's had a rock. I'm sorry, Siege. Uh-oh, 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 I missed. I missed? We're fine, we're parkour. Yeah! There was never any doubt I wasn't gonna fall into the water. You don't know anything about these games? Well look, you can be a transformer. I don't have the ability yet, but you can fly. Also, this game is very different from the other Xenoblades. The other ones are more kind of like, I'd say, JRPG, story-based type things. This one does have that vibe, but it's more like sci-fi, exploring a new planet, trying to survive. You're gradually like expanding outwards, learning more about it, establishing probes and networking so that you can actually, like, you know, survive on the planet. Super worth it, highly recommend. How do I get to this heart to heart? There's probably like stairs and I'm just ignoring it. You know what? Let's get in our robot and jump. Maybe 11. Oh, I'm too fat! Let me in! Let me in! Oh, I could have just done it right here. Uh-oh. No. Not the best at controlling my mech, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. You want a sugar donut right now? A sugar donut would be awesome. I would also just like to randomly consume something. Something non-specific, but just food. There we go. Now it's morning, so we can go talk to Irina. Every time we encounter Irina, she's like talking with another lady. Like, what's the tea this time, Irina? Fancy meeting you here, Osvaldo. As you can see, I was just having my gun serviced. I've been working with her since we were back on Earth. She knows exactly what I want and always tunes it to perfection. How about you, Oz? How do you keep your weapons maintained? I'm awesome. Then you're the sort of man people can count on. No wonder the Colonel took you under her wing. Armor is one thing. That just hurts you if it fails. But weapons protect the lives of friends and comrades. Yeah, I expected as much. It's very late for you. I hope you rest well. Thank you for the raid. You're very sweet. I'll catch you again another time. I want a donut. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, well, it's almost Sunday. Yeah, happy Easter. Like, what day is it? I forgot. If you don't keep them in perfect condition, you might not be able to give it your all when your team needs you. Have you heard of a man named Mondo, by the way? No. He's from Lau's team. Real low-key guy. Give Mondo a gun you want serviced, and he'll do you better than any mechanic in New LA. Gwyn was so impressed he actually asked to be Mondo's apprentice. So lately, whenever Gwyn has a free moment, he disassembles his weapon and gets to work. I'm sure it's great practice, but, well, it's starting to get weird. Like, when he's done, he always spends a few moments stroking it with the tips of his fingers. And then, I kid you not, he licks it. It's maybe the most revolting thing I've ever seen. So next time you run into Gwyn, tell him not to be such a creepo, alright? Why would he lick it? Why you gotta be like that, Gwyn? Weapon maintenance is fine, but why are you licking it afterwards? Okay, so that's the Elmo with Cat. This is also Cat. We just didn't see where this was last time. But I guess I could jump down.
3, 4.
What compels him to bestow such a caress upon it? One would need to speak with Mondo to learn the truth of such matters, Ruby. Or should I say, reminisce 9999. Lower strata beneath Deliverance Park in broad daylight. Okay, well let's just fall here. Oh, there's stairs. I fucking threw myself down here. And it's like, by the way, idiot. Oh, there's like a lot down here. What the heck? Can I open this? Yes. I'm getting exploration points. This is Fog, right? Fog, get out of my team. For some reason I can't talk to you when you're in my team, so I need you out of it, like, immediately. I wish you the best of luck. I have been trying to get the Fox guy for Acheron, but I'm not entirely confident that's gonna happen. I lost a 50-50 on him the previous banner that he came out, and then on this one, I just don't know if I'll see a 5-star before it ends. Oh, hello, Oz. That's relatable. How are you doing? So I'm thinking about something. This looks like water, but it's actually a gel designed to cushion impacts. I've heard that when it hardens, it becomes like those giant crystals that surround the outer walls of New LA. I'm not sure I believe that. There's a rumor that you can inject a coagulating, is that how you say that? Coagulating? I don't remember. Agent into it that would cause it to instantly harden. I was just internally debating whether or not I should test that theory out. Probably get in trouble for that. Yes, that's a fair point. I should probably hold off. After all, I've slipped and fallen from the residential district and landed in this gel more than once. The gel cushioned my fall, preventing any injuries. But if it had crystallized, I could have broken a leg. Or even 2. We got a little bit too high on our journey. Wow, we were having a good time back in 2019. I'm pretty sure that was like a Tetris quote or something, but still. I've made up my mind. I'll leave the gel alone. Thankfully, you were here to help me reach the correct decision. Anything else down here? Possibly. We know these are up above. Maybe. Dear golly, every time we turn around. Bose? I don't even wanna. What time of day? Any. Okay. Anytime I see Bose, I'm just like, Alright. See, every time. Every time we see Irina talking with a different lady.
Hey, look who's here.
Hey, Oz. My skull took a pretty serious beating during my last interceptor mission. And now I gotta sit here and pretend to listen while this mechanic lectures me about it. That's the way we fight, though. We don't plan for things to go off the rails like that. They just do. There's nothing wrong with the way you fight. I appreciate that, but I'm fine, really. Outside of the Colonel chewing me out personally, nothing will get me to change my tactics. If experience has taught me anything, it's that it's better to go too far than risk not going far enough. I can't imagine you've come this far without being in the same situation yourself. You've had cause to regret past action. I've lived a life free of regret, sure. Rash action can be banned. That's fair. Actions taken with the best intentions sometimes have unexpected consequences. But no one can predict what action will lead to which consequence. You just have to accept it won't always work out like you hope. If you ask me, all that really matters is whether you made the best choice possible for yourself. Yep, that's actually what it says. My brain just lost track halfway through. And the people you care about. Maybe you'll still regret the outcome, but if you know you gave it everything you had, it softens the blow. That's the way I live my life. So yeah, when it comes to protecting my friends, maybe I do go a little over the top sometimes. I'll understand if you feel differently, but I have things in my life that I don't intend to lose. Oh, that brought her up to 5 with me. That means she's gonna have another story plot in a moment. Alright, there's more heart-to-hearts here. Hint! Completing affinity missions. I'm pretty sure none of them are... These other people have to be... whoops, wrong button. Yeah, like, straight up, they're locked behind, like, chapter whatever or post-game type of thing. No, the affinity mission. Let's say hi to Hugo.
Hmm?
One, two, three, four.
Okay, well, anyway. Let's go say hi to Lau. You know, the guy that was sulking about a dog last time. The shirtless man who's always moping and, like, ditching his allies and whatever. You know, the Matt Mercer. Oh shit, it's only night, not late night. I waited too long. If only we could turn back time.
Man.
Man. He's a man. Hey, Oz. I was just trying to drill some combat skills into Shingo. We Pathfinders might not be a combat-first kind of outfit, but it's not like the Ganglion and the Indigents just leave us alone. And when we do run into trouble, I'd like him to be able to defend himself without having to rely on Side and Armando all the time. Shingo's a pretty fast learner. He just lacks experience. How would you train him if he was one of yours? Positive reinforcement. So that's really how you train people. I suppose I'd better positively reinforce the crap out of him then. I mean, he's gonna be my teammate as well as my student, right? Probably best I don't break the poor kid. But what happens if Shingo gets separated from the team? Or, God forbid, is the only survivor of an attack? What then? The things he doesn't know are the very things that'll get him killed. A rifle can't shoot for crap if it's not loaded with the correct ammo, right? The Indigents on this planet aren't going to give him a chance to learn from his mistakes. I need him to be able to walk away from whatever happens to him. Anyway, sorry if I got a little carried away there. What's that about? Oh, yo! Pokemon in the chat, and it's an event, Mon. I should go, though. I gotta run Shingo through a Skell training session. See you around. It is a Gal Corsola. Wakey wakey. Do you think this is outside? It looks like it probably is. Because I think I'm at the end of the room. Unless I can exit through here. Can I exit through here? No! Can't believe I have to walk through a building. Just ignore the fact that I fast travel instead of walking through the building. Why is there a lobster there? Clip, clip, clop. Do you hear that? The footsteps. Is that death creeping up behind you? Or are they your own steps as you ascend the gallows? Congrats, you just started the Blood Lobster quest? Well, it's fine. Either way, each step brings you closer to your own end. The end begins! Good morning. Good morning. Where's my Corsola? Hello? I Ultra Balled. Look, there were 4 Ultra Balls. And they all worked except for mine. I guess I can't complain. I got a shiny earlier, but I'm like, hello? Hang up. Who are you? What do you want? I am the Blood Lobster. A dead man who crawled his way free from the deepest, blackest pit of hell. But today, I'm also your guardian angel. But first, a game. Do you see that toy in front of you? Pick it up and throw it as far as you can. Hurry now. And if you don't, boom! It's true, it's true. Listen to its heart if you don't believe me. Clip, clip, clop. Do you hear that? The footsteps. Oh no, he's repeating himself. Let's listen for it. Do you hear it whisper? Click, click, tick-tock. Ashes to ashes for all of us. Now if you want to live, throw it! Guys, it was actually a bomb. I am the Blood Lobster, Grim Reaper of New LA. You owe your life to me. Humans, Xenos, none of it matters. This rotten ark and everyone on it will end in a wall of fire and pain. No one gets out alive. Do you hear those little heartbeats? I've left 100 of these adorable little presents all around the city. And you're the only one who knows. But if you tell another soul, boom! Uh-oh. I hear Death's footsteps getting closer. I'd start running if you hope to beat me to the bang. This is recommended level 60? Hello? But you get upgraded diving bodywear if you do. Not right now. As long as you're you, Oz, the countdown will not stop. Now run! Run and suffer! Dance to the mad tune of your own inexorable failure. There's a raid. I knew about the raid before it even notified me because I still had you up on my tablet. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, Cedo Rudo. How was the stream? I saw you were going through Beneath the Well and I was like, oof. Every time I see Beneath the Well, I'm just like, ew. Alright, well, let's change off the tablet to something else because, I mean, as great as it is, seeing what I'm doing, like, on 3 different monitors, that's not really necessary. Alright, we'll put Kill up on the tablet now. Bam! Friendship! Didn't finish, but you gotta call it for tonight. Does that mean there will be a follow-up soon? Soon? The stream goes well. Honestly, I was kind of having, like, my own bleh day where I wasn't exactly feeling the best, and I'm still very low energy and my head feels funky, to be perfectly honest with you. But I decided to stream anyway, just a bit later than I normally would. And it's been very fun. We mostly have just been doing heart-to-hearts where you get, over time, based on the choices you make, you get affinity points with your characters, and once you like hit certain thresholds, you'll get these little like companion scenes called heart to hearts where you get to learn more about them. And for out of the 2 hours of streaming, I'd say like an hour and 45 minutes of that has just been me constantly hunting down more heart to hearts, because I have not talked to any of them since I started playing. And they're all at like affinity rank 4 or something now. Oops. And there's also a lot of characters, so it's been a bit wild. But yeah, it's been super fun. Hopefully the friends don't mind that I've just been mostly reading a whole lot of dialogue. We also got a shiny Pokemon in the chat earlier, so that was exciting. Sometime soonish for part 2, probably a good thing, because you don't really want to commit to a long stream when you're still feeling icky. That is super fair. I was honestly delighted to see that you were streaming at all. I know it was for the like affiliate anniversary, so I was like, well, heck yeah, of course I'm going to support that. So I wanted to pop you up on my tablet. I always have a friend up on the tablet whenever I stream. That was like one of my random little, not to say like a New Year's resolution, but I just wanted to make sure to support my friends even while I'm streaming. So I've got the tablet in use for that purpose. So you were the chosen one. But yeah, we kind of accidentally started another quest line while I was looking for another heart to heart. I was trying to look for it on the map, and we encountered this little red lobster plushie on the ground that it turns out had a bomb in it, and now there's a guy or some form of individual called the Blood Lobster that claims to be the Reaper of this area and has planted 100 bombs around the city, and only I am allowed to know about it, and I have to resolve it or everyone dies. So that's great. I don't know if anyone really needs an introduction to my channel. I feel like we hop between the two enough that you would already know roughly what I'm about, but hello. That's it. No. I am Luxurious Lady. I would say I mostly stream Zelda randomizers, but lately it's kind of been more of a mixture. Like Fridays will be a combo rando of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. One of the weekend streams is normally Xenoblade, and then I also stream like Genshin or Star Rail or Lethal Company, or more recently Repo. It's just whatever fits our vibe that day, that's what we go for. As far as like initiatives go, I currently do have a follower goal of 550. If we reach that, I will be playing a 100% playthrough vanilla of Majora's Mask, which feels very appropriate given that you were just doing a randomizer of it. But yeah, 550 is Majora's Mask, and then if we get 600 at some point, I'll be doing a Link's Awakening playthrough, because it's the only Zelda that I never actually finished. The more you know. But yeah. Like, I've tested, like, I've tried out the original Link's Awakening. I think I got, like, 4 dungeons in, but I was in the middle of moving. So, I just, like, anytime I'm playing a game when I'm in the midst of moving, I never finish it. I should know better. I almost forgot to mention something important. I left some of my feisty little babies in places that can only be reached with a scale. The Legend of Lunk. If you don't have one yet, it's time to pull up those grown-up pants and get clearance from that idiot commander of yours. That's all for now. The next thing you hear from me will be boom! Don't keep my little babies waiting. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I like how the rest of them are just staring at me like, okay. They honestly seemed a bit unfazed by the whole thing. Is Bose out here? Bose? Bose, why would you show up out here? Also, get out of my party so I can talk to you. It's such a weird little thing, but whatever. Bose, did you beat up this man? What's happening? Oh. Hi, Oz. I have a bodyguard, apparently. He just instinctually stood in front of me. He doesn't want to deal with Bose. For anyone who is new to the channel, everyone here hates Bose because he is, like, racist AF. He starts off kind of okay. He follows the teachings of Buddha and inner enlightenment and wants to, you know, continue that on with his students. But then immediately the next part of his story, he's like hella racist to all of the other alien species out there, even if they're friendly. And it's like, ew, this guy sucks ass. Like, get out of here. The rest of them are okay, but this guy, every time I see him, I'm like, Hello, Oz. I've just been straightening out a ne'er-do-well. He performs no useful function for New LA, yet complains about his lot in life constantly. Therefore, I took it upon myself to set him straight. Your head is killing you? Yeah, take care of yourself. I appreciate the raid, and I was excited you got to stream. I'll try to catch part 2 whenever it happens. All the love. At the end of my lecture, the young hoodlum attempted to tackle me. I was pleased to see he still had some spirit, but the follow-through was quite lacking. If he continues to scorn the duties that have been assigned to him, then something must be done. I'm considering taking him outside the city on a blade assignment that demonstrates the life or death stakes we're dealing with. What do you think? At the very least, it should give him a renewed appreciation for what it means to live within the high walls of New LA. You're gonna get him killed. Belay such fears. I will look after him. I believe he needs to stand in another man's shoes to learn who he himself is. His incessant indolence and discontent are born of a belief that he lacks the power to effect change. There are many ways a New LA citizen can contribute without ever setting foot on a field of battle. It's all about spirit. If we can find a way to get through to him, I believe he can change. The moment I berated him was the moment I accepted him as a student. Yeah, he just sort of like, not to say slurps. No, that's not the word. He sort of just adopts them as his students, even if they don't agree. Just blah this evening, mood. We're all just hanging in there. He slurps. Listen, Barbie, my brain is operating at like 5%. Just that's it. I'm a little bit loopy, but I wanted to stream anyway. So the start of my stream, when I was talking to those who were here, I actually just ran in a circle in game for like 6 minutes. I'm not even joking. We were just running in circles talking. That's all it was. YouTube, future YouTube's probably gonna like skip this video entirely. So then, what would you consider to be an appropriate first assignment for this delinquent? A tyrant, collectibles, maintain order. Bah, you coddle the man. How could one who knows no order of his own possibly maintain it for others? I think I'll give him an interceptor job instead. The experience of risking his life should illuminate all sorts of truths for him. Well, I'm gonna bring him to the maintenance center. If the good doctors are able to patch him up, he'll begin his blade assignment at once. I cannot wait to meet the man he's about to become. Ew. Oh, well, Lizelle is now maxed out with us, so we gotta kick her out of the party. See, like, it's a constant... yeah, we'll level up Elma and Lynn as well. But yeah, I've just been looking around at all of these heart-to-hearts. Initially, I had cleared all of this area, and this area, and this area. But then, the more I complete, the more crops up. We just can't win. It's an endless cycle, but it is also a very enjoyable one. Barbie really is the best. There's an Abra in the chat. Everybody get your Easter Abra. Alright, HB, what you doing over here? Let me in. Aside from being a nerd, probably. Morning. This is Doug. I thought it was HB. I think the other one might be. Doug, get out of my party. I would ask if it's morning, but it's 11 at night, so I don't think so. Doug, hello. Oh snap! Elma and Lynn are both in my party. That's almost like the OGs.
Hey.
Hey, it's Oz! I was just asking the nice lady here to pull together some extra first aid kits for us. My next mission could involve run-ins with a pair of tyrants, possibly at the same time. And if we end up in a tough fight, we're likely to suffer multiple injuries. Or death! Do you need help? Oh, I don't think we need to go that far. I have my job to do and you've got yours. I'm grateful that you'd look out for us like that, but it isn't right to let you carry the whole weight of Blade's mission on your shoulders. Oh my god, L Squad plus S. Met. You have to trust that I can handle this. Of course, if it all goes horribly wrong, we'll call for reinforcements. In that case, you might get a chance to help out after all. Oh, that reminds me. I've got the mission under control, but there's something else I could use your help with. It's a significantly greater threat than the mission I just told you about. It might not even be an exaggeration to say that it concerns the fate of humanity itself. What I'm talking about is the development of the Skell Flight module. There aren't enough replacement Mimiosones in the world for me to survive these field tests Lynn's running. Lynn's literally in the party right now. What? Hey, I thought you wanted to help. Don't blow me off now. Hey, listen, I'm being serious here. Oz. Did he forget my name for a moment? He didn't get a call from the Blood Lobster because he is the Blood Lobster. Dun dun dun. Alright, early morning HB down the street.
Yeah.
Let's see if he spawns long enough. Perfect. Good morning to you, Oz. Winky face. I'm pleased to see you awake and hard at work at this earliest of hours. Were you just passing by? As you can see, I'm performing an inspection of the integrated production plant. He's just constantly inspecting things. There's someone sleeping in your backyard? That's concerning. You're doing great. Truly, your powers of perception place you among Blade's elite. I heard that since the Xenoforms arrived here in New LA, the integrated production plant has been running at full capacity, day and night. If any sort of trouble were to occur here, it would be a serious setback for Blade, the civilians of New LA, and the Xenoforms alike. It's when you're at your busiest that you're most likely to miss the early signs of trouble, so I figured the plant could benefit from a third-party inspection. And that is what brings me here today. Can I help? I'm grateful for your offer. However, your assistance is not needed at this time. I fear this inspection has been a waste of my own considerable talents. The plant is well run, and the staff's most pressing problem is an abrupt 2,000% increase in pizza requests. And by deprioritizing lower demand items, the staff has managed to increase their pizza production without significant disruptions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must report my findings to HQ. I'm pleased to see you faring well, but do not let complacency be your undoing. I hope we can work together again soon. Now, Lynn's at 4. Nice.
Just between us.
Okay, well, is there any other dog ones, or can I switch it to cat? It looks like I can switch it off to kitty cat, maybe? Yeah, I think it's cat time. Okay. Be safe, Barbie. Your partner's cousin fell asleep on the patio furniture? I see. I love the pose for this cat. It's very goofy. Okay. Well, we haven't talked to Elma very much, so let's go talk to Elma. Oh, I just put her in my party, too. Elma, I'm gonna need you to go. Nighttime. That was my first thought, too, Jimmy. I was like, is this not someone that we know? That's not good. I think L needs... Oh, he's already in the party. Yeah, he's the only one that really needs help at this stage, so we'll just start giving them up to rank 5. Is it... I don't know if it's night or late night. I didn't really pay attention. It was night. Gosh darn it. There. Sobs. Kitty. What am I doing? I'm playing with this cat. I figured that was kind of obvious. Do I not seem like the animal-loving type to you? Believe it or not, I had a pet Siamese on Earth. On my days off, she would crawl onto my lap and let me stroke her chin while I enjoyed a good book. Petting cats always reminds me of life on Earth. What about you? Does interacting with pets remind you of anything? Maybe I did. Your face lights up when you talk about pets. Such a powerful reaction to a lost memory. I wonder if that means it's actually a returning memory. Do you think pets could serve as a trigger to recovering your other lost memories? Mind if I ask you another question? Just as a matter of personal curiosity. What animal do you think makes the best pet? This is terrible. I mean, personally, I would answer cats, but obviously for the meme. That's interesting. You know I'm not a pet, right? So why on earth would you even say that? Perhaps this is another symptom of the damage your Mimusome suffered in the crash. I'll make an appointment for you at the Mimusome Maintenance Center and request they perform a disassembly so they can analyze your components. Oh, don't worry. It's a routine procedure for severe mental damage. I'll personally make sure they do a thorough job of cleaning out your skull. Wow, she really did not enjoy that, huh? Affinity 5. Have we... I thought there would be more affinity things for her. We did 1, 2, and then 5. That seems like quite the sharp.
I can help.
Sharp increase. I've got an emergency. I need your honest opinion, alright? Here's the situation. Leash had some earth-grown tea leaves squirreled away, which I kind of mistook for coffee. That's my mistake, and I copped to it. But when I told her I put them through the percolator, she nearly tore my head off. That concludes the summary. Now be honest, am I the asshole? What am I, Reddit? She was very to the point about that. You are the asshole, yes. Ugh. So an impartial observer agrees. I just thought that coffee and black tea were basically the same, but I guess ignorance is no defense. Still, I have to find some way to mollify her. And fast. Sorry about the barrage of questions, but do you know of any foolproof means of achieving some form of absolution? Give Alicia something she likes. Recommend she prostrate herself before Alicia and beg for forgiveness for at least 5 days. Or just say nothing and give her a good squeeze. Man, can you imagine you're mad at someone and they don't say anything to you, they just walk up and give you a hug? Get her something she likes. Something she likes, huh? Well, that would be more black tea. She drinks tea every day at the same time. That's how much of a tea maniac she is. If I give her the wrong thing, and God forbid, tea bags, it'll be over. She'll hate me forever. What? You have a Xeno acquaintance who trades in rare goods? I see. They might be able to procure some tea leaves that would meet Alicia's frankly excessively stringent standards. That just makes her British. That just makes her a person. People are allowed to have their passions, and for Alicia, that's tea. Please introduce me. I'll pay whatever it takes, to them and to you. I might sneeze. I'm gonna mute myself. Of course, the moment that I mute myself, it's like, the feeling is gone. Matt left the squad! Matt! Matt, I need you. I need you with me. God forbid a girl has hobbies. Matt, I have Moranium. I need you here so you can yell at me. You died, so you're forever gone? Damn. This is like Sword Art Online. You die in the game, you die in real life. I'm gonna assume he's got another day of work or something, Barbie. Work is always blah. I'm hoping it's just that. Yeah, let's just go talk to like Elma and Murderous. I think those are the ones I want to see, and then maybe I'll do some other tasks. You did every side mission you could? Damn. Like all of these? You've done all of these? I have like a ton to do right now. I am thriving on content, you know? Normally when I do these streams, I actually do just mostly focus on the green missions. But since I had literally done none of the heart-to-hearts, I thought it would be fun to do that. I didn't realize that it would actually take like an entire stream. You know? I didn't realize that they had that much depth to them.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Waz, what a coincidence. You interested in cars? Yes. I expected as much. There's a glint in your eyes that I recognize from another car lover I know. I'm hardly an expert on the topic myself, but I know enough to poke around under the hood. It reminds me how that friend of mine used to use all kinds of crazy car jargon when he drove me around in his classic car. White walls, glass packs, supercharged Hemi, rack and pinion steering, stuff like that. His car was really old-fashioned and it stalled all the time. But I think that gave me an appreciation for the history of the automobile. It made me feel like cars were more than just a bunch of bolts and metal. There's a Pokemon in the chat. Yeah, working holidays always sucks because it's always busier than you anticipate it being or want it to be. And people are usually pretty dumb. The public at large is questionable, to say the least. Your first car was steam powered. I will take you for a ride once I buy a car. Sounds great, but first we have to bring back the classic cars. I wonder if there's enough information about old cars in the Lifehold archives for us to reproduce them. Yeah, they haven't been blown up. I know it's hardly feasible now, but let's do what we can to make it a reality someday. That would really be something to look forward to. You will go to bed after this catch? Siege, you're going to bed? At 10 p.m? On a Saturday? When you work overnights? Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. You were up early today. Yeah, that's fair. What the heck? I was just concerned, you know? For important events, she wakes up. Eyeball emoji. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Shit. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't even see what day it was. I was just lost in the sauce. Guys, everyone, while it's still a thing for the next 2 hours in her time zone, make sure that you @ Jesus of Donuts and say happy birthday! Hello? I hope you had a fantastic day. Did you do anything fun? You said important events, so I imagine that you went out and did stuff, but eyeball emoji. Happy stinky birthday. No, no stinky birthday, only happies. Only happy birthdays. Evening. I don't even know if we've seen Hope's first heart-to-heart. Maybe we did. Was it morning or evening? I literally forgot after that. Happy birthday or respawn today. There we go. You went to a comic exhibition. That sounds awesome. Is that how you got goodies? It's starting to make sense now. It's adding up.
Small world, huh?
Hope says happy birthday. You can't see it in the dialogue, but it's there. Just trust the process. Hold up. See, like, she's totally saying it. That's what her dialogue box says right now. She's saying happy birthday. You got a Yaimiko bookmark? That's cool. You went and asked all your cats and dogs to wish her a happy birthday? That's 5 happy birthday. Pics of them where you're lying. Oh my god. Here, let's just have it up here. So that everyone who walks in will be like, happy birthday, Siege, whoever that is. You know, like, I could write Jesus of Donuts, but whatever. What a surprise to see you here. I'm actually waiting to meet someone. Sorry for arriving late. Oh no, we had an appointment to meet today? Oh dear, I didn't see that on my schedule. It must have completely slipped my mind. I am so terribly sorry. You're lying, aren't you? Don't be a jerk. Anyway, I'm here to have a little fun with Ada. She's gonna take me shopping for clothes, and then maybe to pick up some fertilizer for my flowers. After that, she's promised to buy me dinner. Have a wonderful time. What are you having for dinner? Thank you. I hope everything goes well and we have a lovely evening. Ada has promised that we'll be dining on the finest steak in New LA, so it'd be rude of me not to try and thoroughly enjoy it. You're gonna head out, phone is at 10%, and you gotta be up in 6 hours. Aww. Well, I hope both Jimmy and Siege, I hope you sleep well. Have a great night. Happy birthday once again, Siege. I'm sorry I didn't see what day it was. My day has been very weird. But in either event, I'm giving you big hugs. Jimmy, big hugs as well. We love you. Oh my god, look, it bounces like the old Windows. Ooh. Whoa. I'm so dumb. Alright, we'll just, we'll remove that for now. Sobs. Oh my god, we're getting old. Oh no, I'm having a Jimmy moment. I'm like, oh, birthday? Dang, we're another year older. Anyway. Yep, steak. I will strive to be as uninhibited as I possibly can. Oh, that's Ada over there. I should be going. I look forward to working with you again soon. Who is Ada? Ada! I want to meet Ada. Who are you hanging out with, girl? Lynn. Murderous. Let's go say hi to Murderous. I'm basically just gonna do like Elma and Murderous, and then that's probably it for now. I don't intend on doing all of them today, because that is a lot to contend with. What are my characters hanging out over here? Oh, it's Yelp.
Hey, good timing. What?
I just wanted to add him to my map. That's it. Nighttime. If you're talking about on my server, let's see what she's currently. Like, on my server, it's Korban. But her actual name is, I think, like, it's just Korban. There we go.
Good taste. I like it.
Doing a little sightseeing, are we? Ask if she's instigating fights again. Forgot how good this game actually looked for the year it came out. Yeah, it was so, like, honestly super impressive. Whenever I booted up the Wii U, I was like, holy shit, like, this is gorgeous on the Wii U. Your accusation wounds me, sir. I don't start every fight in New LA, you know. I assure you, I am merely a bystander. You might not be responsible, that's true. Your grasp of these situations is as astute as ever. Anyway, it looks like the fight ended while we were talking. Damn it, Igor, you're useless. You can't even bring home pocket change. Oh, I was just talking to myself. Anyway, enjoy your evening and all that. I'll see you back in the administrative district. I like how she's like, I don't instigate all the fights, but she definitely instigated that one. Okay, so that's Lynn. We can say hi to Irina as well. I do like Irina. Oh. He's still on my map? Are you just there all the time? He is. He probably has more to say, but I just don't care right now. Right this moment. We'll talk to him later.
Didn't think I'd see you here.
Hey, Oz. This is the first time that she's not standing with, like, another lady. Bet you're thinking it's not like me to be found in a place like this. I mean, she called me out. Normally there's at least another person with her. But she's standing next to Red Hamster Toys, Importer and Wholesaler, and Dolly Import Inc. Yo, wait, there's a Ruby store? We'll go check it out in a moment. I was about to buy Gwyn some new goggles. His old pair got smashed during a mission. They weren't a big deal to him or anything, but he works hard out there and never complains. Thought I'd get him something to say thanks. He'd probably enjoy training with her more than a pair of goggles. Urge her to get something better than goggles. What does he mean to you? Gwyn? I don't know. He's just Gwyn, you know? He's like a little brother, I guess. He was a pretty close friend to my actual little brother, so it's possible I see a bit of him in Gwyn. I'd wish I'd been a better sister to my brother when he was alive, actually. Especially after I joined the military, I barely had any time for him. We rarely talked at all. I was never there to praise him or to scold him. I think that's why when I see Gwyn working hard, I want to buy him something to show him my support. You know? Like a big sister would. Well, I'd better get to it. See you on our next mission. My god, Ruby, you're selling flowers! I wouldn't be surprised if Ruby's, like, busy. I don't think you stream on Saturdays, though. Unless? I don't think so. I did double check, though. Wanted to make sure to support my buddy. Not busy. Why is your business for sale, Ruby? What's going on? Not really into the flower business anymore?
Listen.
Okay, Lynn, Alexa, Hope, Fry, Bose. Why does Bose have so many? Fog, Doug, Elma is on the ship, as well as Lau. Let's go say hi to Elma. And then we'll see if we can find any more for Murderous. She might need to be at rank 5, so we might not see it, but still.
Oh, really?
Evening. It just turned nighttime. Elma, you're everywhere.
Look who it is.
What are you doing here, Oz? You must enjoy this place as much as I do, huh? It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? So what's catching your eye today? The friendship? I like the light. Ah, indeed. I'm sure the men on don't give it a second thought, but it certainly is beautiful. They're talking about this, which I do think is actually quite neat looking. Did you know that this light is the power source for this entire vessel? It's some sort of perpetual motion machine that doesn't produce a very high energy output, but is both perfectly safe and completely clean. I doubt humanity has the technological capacity to pull off anything like it, at least not yet. I'm sure it'll be available to us someday. Fandom has practically been salivating at the thought. This light is to the Manon what fire is to humanity. And like fire, one day it won't seem special at all. It'll just be a part of our world that we take for granted. Mankind advances, and if it's by joining hands with xenoforms, that only makes it all the more impressive. She's all about positivity, friendship. I should have said the friendship. She would have ate that up. There is an event Pokemon in the chat. It is a Tink-a-Tink. I think I've reached At least as far as, yeah, at least as far as the characters that I want to hang out with at this present moment, I think I'm all up to date on them. Not to say that, Bose doesn't have my heart or anything, but not entirely down for Bose right now, you know? I wonder if I could do this mission. I've got the required affinity. Did I complete chapter 8? Probably. No, I have not. I lied. This mission must consist of you, Elma, and Lynn. See, sometimes you just have to. I don't want to accept that story mission now, because if I do, these little, like, green missions will just populate the world. I don't know what I want to do now, though. I was kind of hoping I'd get more Moranium so I could be like, OMG, Matt, look, and then I would turn it in. And it'd be great. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else I want to do. I'm honestly kind of tired. Surprise, I know. Short 3-hour stream. Who is this? Yeah, the affinity missions for the most part are slightly out of reach because I either need to complete more chapters or need to be a higher level, etc., etc. We're just gonna accept whatever. Balls. You get, like equipment and stuff when you do this, or like outfits that you wear. What's up, John PP? Hydrate. Perish. Have you been hydrating? Are you hydrating right now? Remy did not laugh at my joke. Time him out. I don't really want to time out Ruby for that, but like, I'll debate it. You're blown away by how good the game looks. Honestly, the fact that it runs as well as it does on the Switch, like, goated. Let's just do some squad things. I just want to run around and beat stuff up. I'm not going to use my robots right now because I don't want to use up their fuel on non-essential things, you know? I'm gonna go up here and be like, yeah, I can kill these things, and then it's gonna be something super scary. That's usually how it works. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna attack this thing, it's gonna go great. And then suddenly like a level 60 monster will just stroll up and ruin my career. The king of all Doogles lives near Roof Rock. Are you the king of all Doogles? No. Oh, you're the king of all Doogles. Maybe I should have brought my robot over. I'm kind of curious though. Should I try it without my robot? Oh, but with the robot, I could probably attack on the water. I need it to be closer. Shit. Alright, fine. Fine! I'll go get my robot. Oh, shit. I'm the only one in this team that has a robot. Is it actually... I don't remember who all has it. I think it's like, does it not say on here? Oh, it does. He's got one. She's had one, but we stole it from her. Most of them have lost it. He's got one. And then... Doug. Okay. None of them are maxed affinity, so that works for me. Suddenly populates with their robots. you come from? No, 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 no. Do not pursue me. No, that's not allowed. This is what I mean about suddenly mean monsters appearing out of nowhere. That mofo was not there earlier, okay? Whoops.
No chickening out now. Time for some heroics. Wait, we're fight. I'm psyched to go. Moving close.
Moving close?
Now I'm feeling it. Okay, I'll try. I'll triple. They have to deal with
There's
these
only the
conditions
quick
too.
and the dead. I have.
Start running.
How's this?
Crunch.
Fun.
Finish what I started.
On it. Take this. I'm taking the shot. Start running. Now, close in and clean up. Looking good.
I have.
I can kick butt when I have to. You ready?
There's only the quick.
I love the music in this game.
I'm powering up. Deploy feet. Close your eyes.
Nice try.
Buff up now. Play it safe. That all you got.
I have.
Start running. I'm taking the shot.
There's only the quick and the dead. I have.
Beat him up.
Victory is out.
Nice.
Move along with the battlefield.
Oh hey, the other enemies that I need are actually just like right here. I don't really want to use my robots against non-essential. Like when it's like a boss like that, sure, but otherwise I kind of want to save the fuel in them because otherwise it costs me money. And I'm all about saving money.
Open fire. Follow me. Did flame grenade. Triple them and pile on the heads. Good idea. I'll cut them down to stop. Yes.
Spiral.
You're getting close.
I was gonna lay into him anyway. My arcing horn.
Uh-oh. 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 Back up. Back up a little bit.
Slap. Oh, I did it. Triple them and pile on the heads.
Yes, come over here.
Rising flame.
I'm so glad that thing turned around.
You're in This team never loses.
That doesn't even count as a warm-up.
Like, if that guy saw me, that would have been problematic. We're going down that way. I could drive over there. Awkwardly, but I could do it. Could I even fight that thing? At level 55? No, it would probably one or two shot me. With the mechs, it would last a little longer, but my mechs would blow up and then that would cost me a lot of money. There are strategies that you can do to cheese enemies like that using specific characters, but I'm trying to keep my experience mostly as intended. But if I ever played this game for like an archipelago or something, which is actually a thing, then I would absolutely use the cheese strats.
I'll get the jump on them. Flame Good idea. Cut him down to stop. Victory is ours.
Bam! Nice work, y'all.
Yeah, I can explain the strat in brief. It has to be Irina or characters in that class. So the Psy-Corruptors. She has abilities. Let's go check her out. I don't know if I have it equipped right now. No, but she has abilities where there's one, it's brain jack. You you can strategize where you can set it where you just max out Brain Jack and then Servant Sacrifice. And what it does, Brain Jack makes it so that you could, it's not 100% guaranteed, but you have a chance of making it so that the enemy becomes your ally. And it could be any level, any size. And then Servant Sacrifices sometimes will destroy the target. So if you have like a level 99 dinosaur that Irina manages to make it under her control and then tells it to die, she could, like, even though she's only level 32, she could potentially kill something that's level 99, and then all of the characters would just get a bunch of experience, and you can just farm that way to make your characters like super OP. And that's just straight up in the game, you know? It's just a mechanic. It's not like you're glitching or anything. It's just a mechanic that you could exploit in the game. I think it's great. So yes, technically we could fight that thing, but would it be fair? Probably not. But yeah, that's one of the things. The other thing is that, you know how they have, some of the enemies have, like, the sight or the auditory ways of sensing you. And if they're a much higher level, that makes it really difficult. Elma and other characters in the Full Metal Jaguar have abilities where, essentially she can go ninja. It's not the actual thing. You have I don't think I have her on it right now. She has an ability, there it is. She has a blood sacrifice. You can, if you're playing as her, you can just like start a battle against an enemy, but you don't actually have to fight them, where you use this ability to cut her HP to give her TP. And then you use the ability Shadow Runner, which disables enemy detection. So literally none of the enemies can see her when you're using this ability, as long as you don't attack them. So you could easily, in, you know, those really scary areas, you could just use Elma to sneak through it, as long as you set it up first. Which I think is great. I don't know what it lasts at level 5. Let's see. 28 seconds. You can walk around for a whole, like, 30 seconds, no problem. Like, this game does, like, if you actually look into, like, all of their abilities and everything, there's a lot of options and utility that are really fun. Let's go. Oh, 2 of 14? Damn, the moment I've seen that, now I'm less interested. But I will assist. Oh, Elma's still on the team. Who was on the team before? Whatever. Who cares?
Open fire! Follow me! Open fire! Wanna get up!
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese.
Overwhelm!
Overwhelm!
Arcing fire! Finish what I started! On it! Take this!
I know they're only level 11, but this is the easy way of getting some of the squad missions going. You get extra goodies for participating in them, so that's why I'm bothering.
Okay, we did it! Triple pile on the head! Blade! You're on top of us now! Gunfight! Three lands! I'll take victory ours!
Princess, shall we?
Oh, someone else is actually working on it right now. I don't know what Amana Durians are. I guess they're just things that you have to pick up somewhere. But yeah, this game is honestly rad. I don't know what else I would like to do at present, though. Like, I would like to play more of this, but I also sort of just need to chill. So I might call it there. I know it's a short and sweet stream, but at least we made it. Any of you who were there at the start of the stream knows it was a bit of a struggle, but we got there. There is an event Pokemon in the chat, so I will give friends the opportunity to catch that. And then we can go say hi to Kill, I believe. My options are Kill the Sheikah and Not Your Average Person. She has been streaming a combo rando for over 6.5 hours already, so we probably would get both in if we raided her and then she raided into Nyat, you know? That's called strategy. Alright, let's set this up. I appreciate you all hanging out for the heart-to-hearts and stuff. I know it was very random. It was very dialogue heavy, and I only fought a few things here and there, but sometimes you just need to vibe. Sometimes you just want to read and have the game do the thinking for you, and that's exactly what I needed in that moment. Ooh, Alua, what the heck? Is that an egg? That's a very pretty egg. It's a sparkling egg. I wonder if that's gonna be shiny. I don't know. That's a huge eyeball emoji though. You can't say BS when met through an Ultra Ball and didn't get it. I think he has more claim to be sad than you. Alright, here are the raid messages. Today I will actually remember to copy my own message because I did not do that when we went and said hi to Suppadish. Whoops. Alrighty. We're doing it. We're committed. Thank you all for hanging out. I know it was a bit later, but you know, sometimes later streams are better anyway, depending. You know, I don't know. I said you know, and then immediately just bailed. Vibe. My brain is not firing on all cylinders, can you tell? Either way, we're gonna go say hi to Kill, see how she's doing, see how much longer she has to go. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully. That's the plan. I'm hoping that when I wake up tomorrow, I'll just be doing better, but we'll see. Either way, all the love, big hugs. You're all amazeballs. Sleep well. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.